Hello, everyone. This is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan coming to you midweek Tuesday for me, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on this very special November 1st World Vegan Day live stream. So, hello, everyone. If you're surprised why I'm here today, that's why. World Vegan Day. Peter, our moderator, let me know. Reminded me, I know this, but I totally wasn't thinking about this on my Friday live stream. That's when I typically do these live streams, Fridays, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I try to, often when I can't get a midweek live stream happening like this, and typically try to come on a little earlier like this. So people in Europe who are usually asleep when I do my Friday live streams, if you're staying up a little late, you might still be up. So let me know if anyone might be watching from Europe, or let me know if this time and day actually works out really well for you, and that's why I just don't see you on Friday. So welcome everyone. Fu was first. Fu Man Poo, Peter, Viet Moime, and Hoot, and Metalhead, and Trapped in the Matrix, and VLAM. Good to see our happy fam. Yeah, Fulmar Music. We got a Tuesday live stream, World Vegan Day. Yeah, Lynn S. Happy World Vegan Day to you too. Bella, hello. And Corbin Moon, hello. Thanks for joining us, guys. So yeah, it's gonna be chill for a little bit here. I didn't really plan this live stream. I didn't post it to YouTube until an hour before, so there's a lot of time for all the bots and whatever to figure out I was doing this. But anyway, hopefully we'll get everyone here who normally comes on Fridays, at least most of the Friday crew. But anyway, guys, good to see you, and let me stretch my legs a little bit. Norway, all right, Arnold, cool. So I wanted to come on a little earlier on this World Vegan Day live stream to get some of you Europeans who are usually asleep. I know it's already late out there, but by the time I usually come on, it's past midnight. So cool, 6 a.m. in Hong Kong, but you're not working. Oh, are you gonna be working yet, VLAM, or are you having a day off today? Let me know. That's pretty early. I'm usually not up at 6 a.m. I'm quite impressed. So anyway, yeah, we can, if you have any questions, I don't have any stories I was going to go over today. I'm just going to have a chill, just, talk about anything we want, keep it vegan focused, obviously, but we just have a chill discussion. And if anyone happens to find their way here to shout as to why they think veganism sucks or why they hate vegans, and yes, people will hate you just for something you do dietary ethics wise. It has no real effect on them, but they will hate you. But anyway, if anyone wants to hate on us, we'll see what's going on. Hey, Taryn, you're on the same time zone I am here, West Coast. Yeah, British Columbia for you, and same time here for me. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Pacific Coast. Oh, V, you're at the office already at 6 a.m. Oh my goodness. Slacking because there's no work to be done. All right, cool. Then just chill out with me as long as you can until you get in trouble. Avi, midnight in Israel, but works for you. Cool. Awesome. I'm glad it's not too late for you. I guess you're a late riser, kind of like I am. Yes, happy World Vegan Day, Peaceful Vegan. Awesome. Hello, Corbin Moon. Shout at the Vegan. Yeah, I got that album somewhere in here, the vinyl. No, I don't have that one. I just have their debut album. He's referring to Motley Crue there. I was never a big on like Motley Crue or Metalhead, but somehow I came across it and it's in my collection still. So anyway, yeah, if you guys have anything you want to discuss, anything you want to chat about, what is my opinion on Jesus? Well, anyone who's watched my channel, do you have an angle on that one? Ye was right. Oh, okay. Are you anti-Semitic? Because if we look at our rules here, let's go to the rules. A lot of people might not be, you might not know what I expect as far as how we conduct ourselves, and I hold myself to these standards too. These are just the basic. I don't think this is like some kind of fascist crap here or anything like that. Just like how we normally would want to interact with people in society. Just be civil. No personal attacks, and I don't tolerate any harassment or racism, sexism, or ageism. So if you're here to argue that Ye is right, I might just kick you off right now because we have zero tolerance. And this is one of the few things I have zero tolerance for is racism. If someone wants to push something about why they dislike veganism, okay, I'll give them a little rope to hang themselves, but I have zero tolerance for racism. And no spamming, and if you're going to try to debunk veganism, one claim at a time. Don't just keep throwing poop on the walls. one after another. Just give one concise statement or argument, whatever you can muster up as to why you don't like veganism. But yeah, no racism, no harassment, no harassing of me, no harassing of anyone. If I see anyone trying to bully, harass someone in the live chat, I will ban your ass, or Peter will ban your ass immediately. Just that this is a safe space for all. So anyway, VLAM, how is everyone celebrating World Vegan Day? I went to the gym today. I wore one of my vegan shirts. It's like it's a playoff Space Jam. It's like it says vegan where it would have the Space Jam logo. But anyway, I wore my was representing veganism today at the gym. Just, based, a little subtle thing like that. Just let the people know this 55-year-old vegan can play basketball. They knew that already. They may have not known my age. They may have not known I was vegan, but now they do, if they didn't already. Trapped in the Matrix brings up Jesus was vegetarian and against animal killing. So yeah, very doubtful he'd be like a carnivore or something like that today. It'd be really kind of like mind-blowing. Ye was right. So in other words, I don't like Jesus. Ye was right. How do you go from me saying no personal attacks, no racism or harassment, and how do you conclude from that? You're missing something, that I don't like Jesus. I said if you're here to promote things that Ye promotes, like racism, anti-Semitism, you're gone. So are you here to promote that? Because if so, I'll just save us all the time and ban you. But how do you go from no racist comments to I don't like Jesus? I just want to know what kind of critical thinking skill you're employing there. Let's see, Hoot, non, you're celebrating by making some vegan veggie burgers and fries for dinner. I just had some fries right now too. Fian Moyman, you don't like Harry Potter. Yeah, Trapped in the Matrix. Okay, I'm just making sure I wasn't missing something. Yeah. He's saying, yeah, I don't like Jesus because I'm against racism and bigotry. Was Jesus pro racism and bigotry? Okay, Ye was right. No, this is me. I'm asking the questions. I'm saying, are you here to promote Ye or something like that? I'll tell you, I'm Buddhist. I've been Buddhist for since late 1980s, early 1990s. Doesn't mean I dislike Jesus. It was like, oh, you're Buddhist, then you hate every god and deity ever created. I don't hate Thor or Osiris. I'm not putting Jesus on the same. I'm just saying, just because I'm Buddhist doesn't mean I don't have love or compassion in my heart for other religious people and other religious beliefs that are different from mine. Buddhism, unlike say maybe I don't want to get too political here, but say what's the word, far right evangelicals, I have compassion for all. I think we can all coexist, and I don't want to blow them up or destroy their religions or anything like that. So anyway, hope I cleared that up for you. I'm Buddhist, but it doesn't follow from that I'm a hater of your religion, if that is your religion. I'm not. I've made many videos where we've talked about Christianity and veganism, and I've never once came out and spoke out against Christianity or Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, Terrence, seems like he's making assumptions and gaslighting. We don't tolerate. I should put that on my rules too. No gaslighting. I'm an expert. I'm a self-proclaimed expert at spotting narcissists very, very quickly, way quicker than the average person's abilities to spot narcissists. So if you're going to come here and try to narc us and gaslight us, that's not going to right. That's going to be cool. Cool. Yeah, it was right. Jesus died so we can be forgiven. Awesome. I'm glad he did. Awesome. Cool. We agree. I think that's a great thing too. Cool. So anyway, let's see what else we asking here. Fulmar Music, your mom was pagan AF. I'm open to all peoples. Yeah, me too. I'm open to all peoples. It sounds like maybe Ye was right. It's not open. It sounds like if I can read between the lines here, and I'm going to try, it sounds like there's a little animosity that I personally don't follow the same religious beliefs that he does, and somehow I'm doing it wrong or a bad person. Am I understanding your point of view there? Yeah, and I don't want to give you too much attention here because we need to move on. I'm not here to entertain gaslighters or anything like that. Or anyway, hey Bill, happy vegan day to you too. What are you doing, Peaceful Vegan? You're celebrating by drinking some non-dairy Swiss Miss hot chocolate. Cool. I'm just having a little bit of water here. Yeah, Phelan, let's just be positive. Notice how I didn't have what's the word? Like a provocative title for this live stream, like debunk veganism or veganism is the greatest thing. I just said it doesn't suck being vegan, which is absolutely true. It doesn't suck being vegan in any way, shape, or form. Let's see, Sant Rafael, some cheap and nutritious foods I can pick up that are whole foods, plant-based oriented. I mean, your whole produce aisle, fruits, vegetables. And if you want to venture into the legume aisle, all your beans, and potatoes. Yeah, just basic stuff like that. It doesn't have to be fancy. Fruits can be expensive, depends what you're talking about in particular. But your produce aisle, your legumes, stuff like that. Whole food, nutritious, packed with nutrients. Yeah, trapped in the matrix. Let's see if he answers that question, huh? Oh, you made some boiled Yukon gold potatoes. Yeah, I was in a hurry before this live stream. I was still hungry. I had my smoothie. I went to the gym, expended over 1,000 calories according to my watch. And anyway, I was pretty hungry right before the live stream. So I went through, I had a bag of frozen fries from Trader Joe's. And yeah, despite them being frozen from Trader Joe's, they're just whole food potatoes, just sliced up, ready to go into the air fryer. So I had a little bit of that before. So yours sound way better than mine, Bill. But yeah, I feel much more full now than I was a half hour ago. Yeah, what's right. I guess you support Monsanto. You have some enormous leaps in logic, which makes me, I'm speaking honestly. I'm not saying anything here to put you down. It sounds to me like you're challenged in critical thinking. What if I said that makes you think I support Monsanto? Just kind of curious. Just curious. Please tell me. I told you I don't tolerate racism or harassment. I told you I'm Buddhist. So where do you get, I told you I buy produce. So where do you get from that I support Monsanto? I'm just curious. I'm really, really curious. Really super curious how that logic or reasoning, if we can bless your logic or reasoning with those terms. Just curious what that has to do with anything. Who's my favorite vegan plant-based doctor? Right now, it's maybe Danielle Belardo, because she's my cardiologist right now. Met with her a few weeks ago. Going to go back in next month and do some more follow-up, checking out she's a cardiologist. We're doing all these cool tests and stuff I've never done with a regular, general practitioner. So, yeah, right now she's my favorite because I'm actually, her patient right now. Yeah, Wesker, a non-Friday live stream, yes. Yeah, trapped in the matrix. I don't think he's going to answer your questions. He's here to, I said, you probably have some kind of axe to grind, a certain kind of thing you're trying to do here. So far I've been accused of not liking Jesus and a supporter of genetically modified foods. Okay, let's ban this bot here. I'm going to do it myself. All right. And let me do some temperature adjustments in here. All right, cool. Vegan Metalhead, you were too busy following the NFL trade deadline to remember it's World Vegan Day. I can relate when that happens on the NBA trading deadlines too. So anyway, let's see, VLAM, I forgot you're at work right now. HR at your work asked us to share on the company Teams channel how we take care of our mental health. I posted photos of my colorful homemade vegan meals. Awesome, good for you. Yeah, there's a nice, subtle, non-confrontational, non-a-hole way of being a vegan activist, right? Just sharing that, Corbett, what happened? How YouTube looks lately? I haven't noticed anything. Let me know what you're referring to. Fu Manpu, tell us how you really feel about your governor there in Florida. Oh, see, Ye, our bot here shut down. Ye was right for, it says twice in a row, please refrain from spamming caps. Isn't it weird how people that have some kind of weird axe to grind and lacking your most basic critical thinking skills often are using all caps? That's why I have that bot set up. So if you want to try to converse in a civil way and not use caps, give it a shot. But I still want to hear your reasoning, how you conclude from what I said I'm a big supporter of GMO food. I'm just curious how that reasoning got shot off in your brain cells there. Just curious. Okay, some aesthetic changes to YouTube, you're saying. Cool. YouTube looks like crap for you. I didn't notice anything, but I haven't really been I've just kind of been watching stuff on my TV, Apple TV, watching using the YouTube app there. So I haven't been using the desktop or the the mobile versions that much lately. Hey, Groovy Lisa, hello. Let's see, what do you have in there, Taryn? Mango banana smoothie. Anything tropical for you with oranges? That sounds great. Yeah, I had my big banana smoothie this morning. Banana, blueberries, and some Clean Machine green protein. And a little scoop of ground flaxseed. Whoa, really, VLAM? So they did change it on YouTube. You can't seem to sort videos by upload date now. Why do they take things like that away? Little things that make it easier to sort through their nearly infinite library of videos. That's crazy. You had to search for the like button today. Wow. Okay, you guys got me curious now. I'll take a look in a sec. Nope, Elon didn't get his hands on YouTube as well. I don't think he could afford YouTube. Like, Twitter was expensive enough, but YouTube is actually a very profitable subdivision of Google/Alphabet. Let's see. You made a Dahmer dessert, all vegan? Oh my god, I don't know what that is. Wesker, that sounds interesting. So anyway, guys, so anything you guys want to talk about today on World Vegan Day? Yeah, this is my contribution to World Vegan Day, going to the gyms, representing veganism on the basketball court, doing live streams, sharing veganism to the entire YouTube world platform. If you want to tune in, yeah, we'll have everyone from YouTube watch us. That'd be awesome. I think it needs more than a hug right now, Fu Man, but yeah, it needs something. Let's see, what have I missed here? Looks like Ye Was Right is gone, huh? I think all the cap spamming and everything. In fact, I'm just going to ban his ass. Let's see. Streamlabs timed him out. Where can I just ban him? Wow, Streamlabs deleted a bunch of stuff. Wow. Anyway, I'm just going to ban him. Anyone coming here with a name like that right now is just looking for trouble. Yikes, I just lost him. Well, here he is. All right. So if you wonder why your band, Ye Was Right, yeah, everyone knows he's in the news for making anti-Semitic content. So if you're coming here with a name like that right now, it tells me that you're supporting racism and anti-Semitism. And as I showed all my rules here, I have zero tolerance for racism. Zero is absolutely none, so gone. That's why. In case you wonder, I don't have to justify why I ban anyone, but that's why. This is a well-known policy. I have zero tolerance for racism. And one reason why, too, is that hate that underpins racism. It's the same kind of hate that that why people hate vegans. The people hate you just for nothing you've done. You didn't go out and do anything bad. You just made a personal decision in your life which doesn't affect anyone else. It's like hating someone for the color of the skin or the shape of their eyes or nose, whatever. Hating someone just because they don't eat the same diet as you do. I have zero tolerance for these people who are just ready to hate on anyone who's different from them. It's just complete nonsense, just hateful people. They have nothing positive to offer the world. In fact, they're what's making the world really suck right now, is mean, hateful people. So anyway, that's why I have zero tolerance. Yeah, I was right about Kyrie Irving too. I was watching Hassan Abi cover that. It's weird how Kyrie would make no apology for what he said. He's just saying, hey, I wasn't promoting it. I just shared it to my huge following on social media, but I wasn't promoting it. He didn't share it and say, hey, this sucks or this is wrong. He just shared it in a but if you don't make a comment about something that's obviously effed up, people assume, probably rightfully so, that you're not in disagreement with it. Let's see, Ryan Batson. Hey, on why, with the carnivore diet, for some strange reason, catching steam. It's like what keto was when we first started our channel back in 2013. Catching with steam and anti-vegans in general. Do you think they're hurting the vegan movement more than vegans promoting it? I don't think so. I don't think anyone would say, hey, I was going to go vegan, but there's these people here. I was going to try a new diet and philosophy and lifestyle out, which is about not exploiting and harming animals. But there's some guy that lifts a bunch of weights with no testosterone, and he's eating nothing but meat. I'll just try that. And I don't see how that really stops someone who's really truly against animal cruelty and exploitation. So I don't think so. I mean, yeah, they're going to spread nonsense, about it, but it's just to their kind, their people. Oh, you like Hassan too? Yeah, I watch him. He's in my subscriptions. I don't watch all his episodes, but I don't watch him on Twitch. I just watch some of the edits on YouTube. Oh, Trapped in the Matrix. What is slow mode? I just have it so that you can't just fire, not you, just anyone, just can't fire off comment after comment after. Sorry, that's my Pfizer after comment. My bad, excuse me. It's like 5 seconds, something reasonable, something like a small interval. So just to protect the stream from being overtaken by someone with bad intentions trying to spam us or whatever. So at least we'll be able to block them really quickly. James, hello from New Jersey, home of Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi too, right? Oh, you've never seen it before? Yeah, I turned on slow mode last stream after the previous Friday's stream. Some guy was trying to spam us at the end. Some guy that we blocked for just not following the basic rules, and then he comes back, starts creating new accounts and spamming us. I'm going, I got to turn slow mode back on. So what have I missed here? Lynn, Earthling Ed released a new short video today called Milk on the Cow's Perspective. Pretty good. Cool. I'll check it out. I always enjoy Ed's videos. I'm sure, there's probably a few I don't like, but for the most part, I enjoy watching Ed's videos. Let's see. What's that? Taran, have I had brushes with these rich a-holes in person or met any genuinely kind rich people? What does rich mean to me? I know that's all kind of relative. What is considered rich? Are we talking millionaire, multi-millionaire, billionaires, or just people who just put on this pretense of having wealth or something like that? But there's a-holes in all shapes and sizes, Taran. Yeah, I've met rich a-holes for sure, and I've met poor a-holes. I've met vegan a-holes. I was talking about this last week, that there's some guy is complaining how there's mean vegans. I go, yeah, there's some really horrible vegans. We've had a few pop in on our live streams, and there's really mean non-vegans as too. Just because you're vegan doesn't make you nice automatically. If you were a dick before you went vegan, you're probably still gonna be a dick after you go vegan, right? Vegan is just a diet and a philosophy about not harming animals. It doesn't make you change to become a better person. I wish it did that. I wish it had that special property. That'd be cool. Oh, Fu Man, yeah, there you go. There's Bon Jovi. I can already hear the melody there about I'm a vegan on Tofu I Ride. Okay, V's agreeing that Ed's new video is so well made, very realistic. All right, I gotta check that out. You got your first real tofu at Trader Joe's, Fu? Wow, cool. Yeah, that's a great place to buy tofu. Angie always has me grab the high protein. Is it the super firm tofu when I'm there? Yeah, it's cool. Hey, Peter, what's up? I was talking about you earlier. Good to see you, Peter, on World Vegan Day. Yeah, I want to thank you for reminding me that November 1st is World Vegan Day, and on top of it, that I should do a live stream on World Vegan Day, because I don't remember doing one on past World Vegan Days, at least not last year. My memory is foggier once we go back further in time. But yeah, thank you, Peter, for bringing that up last Friday. Ryan Batson, Ed Winters is simply the best. Top 5 humans on the planet. No, Ed is number 6 because I'm the number 5 best human on the planet. So Ed's going to have to go down a notch there to number 6. Sorry, Ed. No, just kidding. I just thought I'd have some fun there. Let's see, VLAM. So vegan did make you less of an a-hole, huh? One thing for sure, vegan you is less of an a-hole than non-vegan you. Awesome. I think I'm a little bit better now too, maybe. I don't know, you have to ask Angie. It's hard for me to be objective about my behavior. I think I might be a little better now. I don't know. Well, thanks, Peter. Yes, I was going to say I'm number 1 because I am the vegan cult leader, right, guys? You guys know, veganism is actually a cult. We've been denying it all these years, laughing at the people. Oh, how silly of you meat eaters to think we're a cult. Oh, but yeah, we're a cult. We admit it. And it turns out I've been behind the scenes all these years and decades running it. I am the vegan cult leader. So I'm number 1 vegan. Oh, Taryn. Oh, that's a donation cup there. Here, let me here's a test donation. You see what I'm talking about here. I'll make a test donation. You'll see it all in action. I just haven't had a donation happen in a bit. Here's a test one.
This is a test donation for $42.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's a test. John did not donate $42, but there's like a little animation there. I did some coins drop down there or something like that. It's kind of silly. I guess I could get rid of it. I've had it for a long time. I haven't really thought of redoing all my stuff here, and I should. I try to always make improvements and tweaks to improve what we do here on Happy Healthy Vegan. Hey, Avi. Hey, thank you. Hey, thanks for our first and hopefully not last super chat tip on World Vegan Day. Much appreciated, Avi. And thanks for your donations last week, too. I remember you left some really nice donations last week, too. So much appreciated. Happy World Vegan Day. Just contributing to my favorite vegan content creator activist. Thank you. I'm glad I'm your number 1. So I'm 2 people's number 1. I'm in Peter's number 1 and Avi's number 1 favorite vegan content creator activist. And yes, this is activism. Yeah, I mean, activism comes in all various ways. Yes, you can be out in the streets, activists, and that's awesome. I like that. I'm not saying that's any better or worse. And what I'm doing here too is a form of vegan activism. You could do both. You could be at home one day doing a live stream. You could be out in the streets the next day. There's so many ways. You can make beautiful Instagram photo posts. Hey, thank you too. Let's see, Metalhead. Thank you, Vegan Metalhead. Tipping the vegan cult leader on World Vegan Day. Yes, I guess this would be an appropriate day to tip your vegan cult leader here. Thank you so much, Vegan Metalhead. Much appreciated. Anyway, guys, thank you. Thanks so much for all that. Yeah, see, you're seeing the cup thing now, huh, Taryn? You're asking about the cup, and you're seeing it work now, right? The little donations dripping to the cup. Let's see. Peter, we're going to protest a crab festival happening this weekend in Victoria. Great. And I heard that, I'm not sure how the crabs are caught in Canada, but I heard in Alaska, they're totally screwed. They're king crabs, or they can't catch, they're not allowed to go out and do the crab catch this year. Most species just don't have enough crab in the water, which is bad, but I'm glad they're not going to go out this year and take most of the, or a whole bunch are off the table. They can't, they just have to leave them in the ocean where they should be. So, but cool, go out and protest, Peter. Go out and let them know that it's wrong still. Whatever crab species they're trying to catch still, just leave them in the ocean. We don't need to eat crab. It's not like some essential nutrient in crab without which we'd all perish. It's just a luxury, and it's destroying the planet. Just fishing in general. Yeah, king crab season took a dump in Alaska, and that's isn't that their big thing there in Alaska, the king crab? You love living in the city. Wait, that's, is that fear? New York. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome. Yeah, it's not too late out there in New York. That's why I came on a little early today, see if I get some people on the East Coast who would normally be asleep on my Friday live streams, which happen 3 hours later than this, and people in Europe too. So let me know if anyone's watching from Europe who usually is asleep, or Europe or Middle East, like Avi. You thought the cup was a bat signal for alcoholics? What's a bat signal? I don't know what that is. Hoot, if I only have one meal the rest of my life, what would it be? I can't answer that question. I have no idea, you know? I mean, if any meal, I'd probably get bored of eventually. I don't know. I don't think I can answer that one. Hoot, what's yours? Let me know. I'll see if I like what you suggest there. Yes, D, happy vegan day from Ireland. Great. Awesome. My mission is accomplished. I came on early to get a few Europeans who might be up a little late tonight. And yes, it's working. Cool, D. Welcome to the Happy Healthy Vegan livestream special midweek World Vegan Day edition, and coming to you a little early. What's going on there, Peter? Some people also shot some seals off British Columbia because the seals were eating all the fish and the fishermen couldn't catch enough fish. Wow, is that even legal to do? That sounds effed up. Hope you guys can do something about that too. Hope you guys can protest those fishermen and let them know what they're doing there is effed up. Like, oh, we can't compete with the seals, so we're gonna kill the seals. Wow. See, animal cruelty and exploitation. A lot of people think, well, I'm just eating fish, and fish isn't that bad. And like, no, fishermen are shooting seals because the seals are such successful and adept fishermen themselves, because they should be. That's what nature designed them to do. That's their ecosystem, catching aquatic life. That's not what humans are designed to do. That's why you need boats and gear and crap like that, and you don't need to eat them, but the seals do need to eat them. The seals just can't go to Taco Bell. Vegan tacos, rice and beans for you, Hoot9. That sounds like my kind of style there. Send me some of that through the Star Trek food transporter. No, that sounds good too, Peter. God, I thought I was kind of full because I had a little snack before this, but I guess you can never be too full in my world. Hey, David, yes, happy vegan day indeed. Nancy Tarrant in Nova Scotia, Canada too. I always found it so bizarre. People risking their lives to go out and hunt sea creatures. It's one of the most deadly jobs, right? Like fishing, particularly like crab fishing in Alaska and the Bering Sea. You know, it's like, crazy. People risk it every year. It's like a known thing that in the crab fishing world. I watched that show like years ago, a couple times. What's that, Deadliest Catch? It's a known fact that every year of all the crab boats that go out in the Bering Sea, some are not going to make it home. I don't think they've ever had a year when 100% of the boats make it back. You're going to die. Someone is going to die so that some rich guy in California can have Alaskan king crab for dinner. It's like, how can you honestly go out and support that? How can you support an industry that intentionally knows that a certain amount of people will die securing your crab? I mean, just think about that. You're screwing up the ocean. You're killing people, ruining families so you can eat some food you don't even need. It makes zero sense. It's so exploitative, exploiting animals, exploiting humans. So you're just saying, if you eat like Alaskan king crab, you're saying, I don't give an F about anything. F everyone, F the animals, F people, F their families. I just want to eat some Alaskan king crab because I'm so freaking awesome. Like, no, you're not that awesome. And tell that to the families who lost their dads, husbands, brothers, so you could eat some stupid food you don't need. Anyway, enough of my rant on that. Mary Bowberry, 10-year vegan here. Awesome. Today you had greens plus fruit smoothie, vegan broccoli, mac and cheese, and for dinner is chili beans, zucchini pepper, and sweet potato wraps. It sounds great. That sounds like a nice balanced day there. Having a little naughty fun with the mac and cheese maybe there. But is it vegan broccoli mac and cheese? So that sounds, pretty good, as far as that metric goes. But that sounds like a fun meal there, or a fun day of eating. Let's see. Yeah, down with fishing, vegan metalhead. Agree with you 100%. VLAM, saw this on Twitter. Is this going to be interesting? In your opinion, are crops with high environmental costs vegan? Well, I mean, first of all, veganism is not an environmental movement, but let's just go have a quick look at the definition of veganism and see why why ponder it? We could see what veganism means. And we all know, longtime viewers of our channel, that veganism is a philosophy and way of living which seeks to exclude as far as possible and practicable all forms of exploitation and cruelty to animals. Doesn't say anything about the environment or anything like that, but it does say below here that, and by extension, veganism promotes the development and use of animal-free alternatives for the benefit of animals, humans, and the environment. So they're saying in general, not every instance is growing a plant going to have like a perfect report card when it comes to environmentalism, but in general, plants fare quite well. In fact, the United Nations, I could show them that if I had it. I should have a bookmark for that. That the United Nations ranked vegan as the #1 most climate-friendly diet. Most climate-friendly diet. So, if people want to complain about a plant or two, okay, maybe it's a couple plants that might be more problematic than your average plant, but it's because of they have some problems with like coffee or whatever, the way that's grown. Doesn't mean veganism is itself debunked. If you're truly concerned about eating the most eco-friendly plants, don't eat those. Give up coffee if that's such an important issue for some people, if that's such a roadblock for them to becoming vegan. So, looks like YouTube is blocking a lot of comments about Kanye, huh? Anyway, I'm not blocking them. Looks like YouTube is holding them up or something. So don't worry about that, guys. I know I should have the definition of veganism as part of my background, and the reason why I like to show it is because it just resolves so many issues about these weird misconceptions that so many people have about what veganism is or isn't. It's so basic. It's such a simple idea. It's a philosophy of not exploiting animals, not being cruel to animals. It's so easy. It didn't say anything about being perfect. Didn't say anything about its environmental movement or anything like that. Or you're going to have six-pack abs, or you're going to have the best blood tests in the world. It doesn't say any of that stuff. It just says don't exploit animals. Don't be cruel to animals. It's so easy, but people think it's all these things. It means insects never die, or who like nonsense like this.
Literally billions of insects get murdered.
Or people think it's like, oh, so you're okay with like making plants scream, right?
Cruelty free. Yeah. Not to those screaming plants that you can't hear. They fucking scream, man.
Right.
They make noise. They know when they're being eaten.
But yeah, I'm with you, VLAM. I agree 100% with your follow-up. Yeah, those plants you mentioned there, those crops, they're technically vegan. But also, yeah, try cutting down your consumption of chocolates, coffee, and particularly palm oil. Yeah, big time. Yeah, I pretty much have excluded palm oil from my diet for many years now. Virtually. Okay, David's saying what he's having for World Vegan Day. Since everyone's doing it, had oatmeal and fruit with ground flax seeds and soy milk for breakfast. Rice and bean burritos with purple cauliflower for lunch. That sounds so good so far. Wow, you guys are making me feel like I'm slacking today. I haven't made the best food of my week by any stretch today. Let's see, VLAM, your response to the question on Twitter, it goes this. This question illustrates how veganism is the bare minimum. Yes, it's the bare minimum. Don't harm the animals. We all can and should do so much more if we want to have a livable planet. And again, I think veganism is a huge part of that, because that's what the United Nations said. Veganism is the #1 most effective diet if we all want to live on a livable planet from here on out. Yeah, Fu Man, live simply. It's not rocket science. Let's see. Fulmar Music. What's that? You signed up to Ryan and Mrs. Ryan? What are you talking about there, Fulmar Music? Please enlighten me there. I'm not understanding what that is. Uh-oh, Peter, you drink lots of coffee and eat lots of garlic. Uh-oh, that's totally different from my way of being there. But that's totally cool. Hey, Dr. Bear, good to see you on World Vegan Day. That's a good breakfast every. It's cool, kind of cool to have the same breakfast every day, huh? Okay, Blanca. What's yours? Oats, berries, and flaxseed. Yeah, I pretty much have my banana smoothie. I have a banana smoothie every day. Banana, And blueberries are typically added into it along with it is mine. I'm the owner of the Clean Machine Green Protein, not the company, but the bottle or jar, whatever it is, bar of that, and some ground flaxseed. Coffee and garlic. Peter's obviously a man of great intellect. Yeah, huh, Fu Man? Now, Hoot, I agree. We could make an immediate positive impact on our planet in so many ways. If even if 50% of the world were to go vegan, yeah, let alone everyone, even 25% would have huge impacts on like making our planet better off. Let's see, Dr. Barry just finished teaching for almost 4.5 hours straight. Tuesdays are long days for you. Stay here as long or as little as you can. But if you're all done, it's all cool. Yeah, Harry Eames, am I reading that right? Yeah, veganism means, I agree with that. It basically says animals are not to be looked at as property. Like, I own this animal or these animals, and I will exploit them as I see fit, to using my human brain to try to figure out some way to exploit them so I can make money. I will make them suffer because I don't care. That's what veganism is against. Treating animals as like you would say paper towels. I'm going to get these paper towels and make them do some amazing things so I can make money. You know what I'm saying? Animals are animals. They're not inanimate objects. We don't own them. Their bodies we're not put here on this planet so that humans can exploit them for profit. They have the right to live as we do. Yep, they're not ours to exploit. Yeah, they're looked as products, just like a paper towel or whatever, as products instead of individuals. Yeah, paper towels are, I'm not saying that. I wasn't making any statement about paper towels. I was just using them as an inanimate object. I could have said plastic or everything. Yeah, everything has an environmental impact. Usually that's not that good. Well, I was voting on Tuesday. Thanks for reminding me. I have all my stuff here. I guess I gotta have a week to go through all my California ballot propositions and candidates. So thanks for reminding me. I've just been putting off, but yeah, I'm gonna vote for. I think you like the way I would vote, Fu Man Poo. What's that? Ryan low-key can't believe Starburst in the U.S. still contain gelatin. I can. Why would a big company like that have any motivation to change a formula that's worked for them for a long time? They should. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but I could see pure laziness and inertia and apathy, being huge factors as to why they still have these bogus ingredients, Skittles ditched gelatin many years ago and tastes the same. Yeah, I agree. They should. It'd be so easy. It might even be cheaper to move to a non-cruelty ingredient replacement, huh? Wow, Peter, did Dr. Oz really say that his opponent was stupid because he had a stroke? Yeah, he had a stroke in the middle of an election campaign, and he couldn't speak properly. I mean, this is a doctor saying this, basically making fun of someone's mental state post having a stroke. I mean, Dr. Oz is lucky that, Fetterman even agreed to keep the debate after having a stroke and being hospitalized and not being able to speak eloquently. I've seen him speak before. He's a powerful speaker. I don't know why he went through with the debate for it. It makes no sense. But, if you had a stroke, you probably have a good reason to not be in a debate because it's all about speaking clearly and thinking clearly, which I know those two things are both impacted after a stroke. Let's see. Ulu Wally Laboo. Let's not let's not play doctor here. We have no idea unless he said why he had a stroke. Who knows? Yeah, it's a good guess, but who knows? I don't feel like kicking a person while they're down. Even, no, let's not do that. But yeah, Dr. Oz, he is pure garbage. I've made a few videos before, he ever even had a inkling of being an aspiring wannabe politician, just from crap he said on the Dr. Oz show, and I thought he was pure garbage then, and yeah, he's no better now, let's say. Oh, cool. And then Fetterman raised $2 million and his lead increased. Okay, I haven't been following that. I know it's a close and important race. Yeah. Oh, David, sounds fun. All right, you better get your garden all like squared away now, huh? With it being autumn now and winter quickly approaching. Leon saying, yeah, Fetterman raised a record $2 million in donations after the speech. Seems it was a good decision. Okay, maybe that's why he did it. I have no idea. I don't think I made the best decisions when I tried to run for city council here in Long Beach. If I had a team of well-paid advisors advising me, I'd listen to what they said. Wow, I didn't realize that Real Vegan Runner. He's still acting heart surgeon in New York. Wow. Hey, Hardly Tin Man Adonis. Welcome to World Vegan Day here. I mean, you've been experiencing it all day. I'm just giving a little extra celebration here. Let's see. Nick, no, I don't supplement with calcium. If you'd like, I can send you a link to my blood test video playlist. Would you like to see that, Nick? Because, yeah, calcium's never been an issue. I've been vegan now, guys, 12 years. I know now. By November, I don't know exactly the date I went vegan back in 2010, but I'm pretty damn sure it was by November 1st. So, yeah, 12-year vegan here. Began my blood tested since 2012, 2 years into veganism, and just got a blood test. I'll get the results tomorrow. I've never had an issue with calcium. I've never taken any calcium supplement. I mean, you guys can share what are your favorite high calcium plants, but I don't even think like that anymore. I've learned for me, if you're eating a well-balanced vegan diet, you're not just eating one or two or monoing some weird diet of a couple foods. You're eating a well-balanced vegan diet, a lot of greens, you're going to most likely get your calcium needs met. But I would say get a blood test. If you're not sure where your calcium levels are, get a blood test. Get it done now. Maybe if you're maybe you're already deficient before going vegan. Who knows? That's why it's good to get a blood test early on. So it's like you wait 8 years into your veganism to get a blood test and you find you're low in something. And you may have been low in it before you were vegan. So then a lot of people say the vegan diet may be deficient. No, you don't know because you need a blood test to compare it to. So yeah, get a blood test now. Just see where you're at. I recommend that to most people. Just ask your doctor. You want to get a blood test. Tell your doctor, hey, I'm vegan, so I want to check out calcium and iron. In addition to a lipid panel, get calcium and iron. Ask for B12, vitamin D. Just do it. It's fun to get blood tests. Yeah, Peter, it's tough to win political office. I feel for your friend there. As I learned so very quickly and clearly, I just thought I could run and have a chance. No, you need big money. You need the support of just major PACs, super PACs, organizations who can donate $100,000 to your campaign if they want to, $50,000 if they want to. I had $3,000 in my campaign, going up against with people that had over $100,000. I think maybe even $200,000. All said and done. So there's just no way to go against that. You need some big money. So that's what I learned. I'll never run again unless I have more and better connections into funding. It really, not to say money wins, but if you don't have money, you're not going to win. I'll put it like that. Okay, Nick, cool. Thank you for the advice. Cool. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm just saying, yeah, for me though, calcium has never been a problem. Don't do anything special for calcium. And anyway, anything. Yeah, if any of you guys want to share the foods that you're eating specifically to get a little extra bit of calcium, you can share them with Nick if you'd like. Butterfly never lands. Hey, you're 65, almost 20 years vegan, never been deficient in anything. Yeah, me either. Doctors always make comments about the results of your blood tests. They say better than 18-year-olds. Yeah, my doctors are always like some of the haters think, oh man, you're gonna die. I'm like, no, my doctors look at my blood tests, they examine me. None of them ever said that. They said, what you're doing, Ryan, it's working for you. Like, you're in your 50s now and your blood tests are fantastic, not pre-diabetic, and and everything's working out pretty well for you. So whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. Let's see, Ryan, do I use private health insurance? private health. I'm not sure what you mean by private health insurance. Aren't they all private here in the United States? But I mean, I have some crappy insurance. It's not that good and not that expensive though, but it's really cheap for me. But the thing is, if I want to go see a doctor who they won't cover, I'll pay for it, because it's not like I'm paying hundreds of dollars every month like most people are. So I just kind of figure, okay, if I want to go and spend a few $100 and see, like, say, a vegan cardiologist like I'm doing now, who my insurance won't cover, I'll do it, because I'll just figure that's the premium I'm not paying anyway, because I have such a low price health insurance right now. So anyway, yeah, if I want to see a doctor specifically, I'll pay for it. I'm fortunate I can do that. I understand not everyone can, but I figure, I'm 55. My dad had a heart attack at 65, so I think it's worth a few $100 to go and seek out a very knowledgeable vegan cardiologist who can work with me. Yeah, no shots in the butt for me. No shots. Yeah, I think you're referring to Joe Rogan getting his testosterone, or no shots in the butt for me. Oh, Fu Man, I'm glad you would have voted for me, but yeah, it was such a narrow amount of people I could vote for me. I have to live in Long Beach, California, and then live in my district. So it's just such, hardly any of you guys, I don't think anyone, maybe one or two people of all our following fit into that really strict requirement. Because it was for, Long Beach City Council. It wasn't like a national or statewide office or anything like that. Let's see, what's that, Dr. Bear? It would also help enormously if we did ranked choice voting. Yeah, I've heard Andrew Yang speak at length about the benefits of ranked choice voting. So people could vote for third-party candidates without hurting a main party candidate. Yeah, I can't say I'm an expert in ranked choice voting, and it's been a while since I remember Andrew Yang explaining this on video. So what I remember about it, I thought it was my thumbs up. I gave it, I wished it would be here, but it's in a few places, right? It's pretty rare, but it already exists in really minor form. Am I correct on that? Hey, Stephanie Simpson. Yes, happy World Vegan Day to you and everyone here on this live stream. That's been pretty chill. No one's tried to debunk veganism or anything like that. It's 52 minutes in, almost an hour in. Been pretty cool. Maybe it's because it's World Vegan Day and they're giving us a break. Or maybe the haters are thrown off because it's not Friday night. Who knows, huh? But anyway, it's been pretty chill. And that's cool because I'm kind of chill today. At the gym today, I actually played games of basketball, which I haven't been doing much of lately. So it was a little more energy expended in that shorter amount of time. I wasn't there as long, but man, I worked hard while I was there. Huh. Okay, yeah, Andrew Yang was one of the few voices advocating for RCV in his ranked choice voting in his New York City for mayor. That's what he's running for, right? Campaign. Sadly, people didn't seem to reciprocate. I don't know why. It seems like such a win-win idea. I guess if you want to preserve the two-party system, maybe then it's not so as attractive. Vegan Metalhead, going to go see me Friday. What does that mean? You're going to leave now and just come back on Friday, Vegan Metalhead? If you got to do that, you got to do that. I totally get it. Is that what you're saying there? Because I'm not going to be anywhere Friday. You can't really see me anywhere other than coming here to YouTube and watching the live stream on Friday. Let's see, Dr. Bear, your city in Oregon does ranked choice voting. Sadly, not all of Oregon. So cool. Thanks for confirming with me that some places actually have implemented ranked choice voting, and you are one of the fortunate few to experience RCV. So that's awesome. So thank you. Thanks for sharing that. I await the day when I can do some ranked choice voting in my home state, be it here in California, or if I ever move to Hawaii, who knows. Recovering Green Party there, Fu Man. Yeah, ranked choice voting threatens the dominance of the two main corporate-owned parties. Yes, it is very unlikely to be implemented widely in the near future. And yeah, when I ran for office, it just so happened that in Long Beach, we were hosting the California Democratic Party convention just a couple months before my primary. So I got to go see how the Democratic machinery works. And yeah, it's very money, corporate, and all that stuff. yeah, it's it's kind of cool. Like, like Wizard of Oz, looking behind the curtain, seeing how the machine really works. And it was, most people don't really think about it, and I actually got to see behind the scenes a little bit there, meeting some people, talking to people, meeting some important people, and just what the kind of bullshit that was going on in my election as far as getting what you needed to do to try to get the California Democratic Party's nomination for the person they're supporting. And I actually ran without. I wasn't going to be a Democrat on that election. I originally ran with the what are they? Oh man, what are they? I forgot them already. I was running, as an animal rights activist party, but they totally personnel changed there, and the Humane Party, is that it? The person I was working with left, and I didn't get any more support, and I wanted to try to get some endorsements to try to give me a chance to really win this thing. So I switched my party over, because that's what wins here in Long Beach, as opposed to Republican or Green Party or a Humane Party. Hey, Butterfly Neverlands, thank you so much for the super chat tip there. Much appreciated. It will go to good use. So thank you for contributing to Happy Healthy Vegan on Vegan World Vegan Day. Thanks so much. Yeah, Dr. Bear, even though both parties are owned by corporations, yeah, I'm not trying to get too political here, but one has taken a really kind of like dark turn over the recent years, so I'll just leave it at that. Peter, yeah, they never want anything. They're in Canada, but you'll still vote for the Animal Protection Party. Yeah, I support all those candidates running on these third parties that seem to have no chance of winning, I probably should have stuck with the Humane Party the whole time, but there was really a point where I got super motivated. I really wanted to really try to win my race. I just didn't want to run just to try to get a message out, which I was doing, but I also wanted to really try to win. I wanted to try my best, and I knew I had to seek the Democratic Party nomination. I ended up not meeting with them. I didn't want to pay the exorbitant fee they were asking just to sit down and have a conversation with their board members there to see if they liked you or not. I already knew by then they weren't going to pick me anyway. So I'm going, why am I going to give them like a couple $100 of my precious campaign funds? Again, I didn't have tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars to spare. I just had like $3,000 for my campaign. That was just too big of a hit to throw it into a fire pit, basically. Yeah, Green Smoothie Party. Vote Green Smoothie Party. I'm with you. Well, that's cool, Leon. Yeah, Netherlands, you got like 30 parties, plenty of choice, and the party for the animals is relatively big. Wow, what are you guys doing there? Damn. That is cool. Any big plans in 2023? No, I don't have any big plans at all yet, basically. Just get another album or two out, basically. Daniel Berber, what do I think the human imagination plays in the decision to become vegan? What do you think? I don't think we can make... My guess is there's no one answer we can give to that. I think people become vegan for different reasons. Different things influence them to become vegan. Things they were exposed to, people that they met. I don't know if there's... I'm not sure. For me, my imagination led me to the conclusion that, the realization that animals don't need to die in order for me to live. Animals don't need to be exploited their entire lives, slaughtered, all that crap. We don't need that. I didn't need that. I can keep on living, eating plants, live happily, healthily, and why have animals be exploited unnecessarily? For me, that was what my imagination led me to, is that profound realization that animals don't need to be exploited, killed in order for me to live. Hoot, another album. How long does it take me to track a song? It depends. I'll spend a long time on the music for a song, like maybe a month or so, and then we got to get the vocals happening too. That takes some more time too. And then to mix it, so it could be a while. It depends how focused I am too, like how distracted I am, what other weird things in life I'm taking care of. Oh, Peter, great news. The vegan campout is back on. Oh, tell me what happened. Remember you told me last week the the people who own the land or property were being dicks and wanted more money up front from the camp out people. So let me know how that got resolved. Did they work it through with the landowners? Did they find a new location? Let me know. I want to know, Peter. Yeah, Fu Man, why torture and hurt critters, right? To eat them. Like, why? Why not just eat plants and not, like, torture critters for? Okay, so Peter, they were able to sell enough tickets to cover the upfront costs. Awesome. Okay, so everything's still on, same place. That's good to know. I'm glad that sparked people's interest to, like, you know, don't delay. Just help them out if you want this to happen. I'm glad they're able to sell more tickets. Cool. But I don't think I'll be able to come. I still have the same problem of we don't have like a pet sitter. Our pet sitter, we lost her. Not she didn't die, but she like moved away during COVID. We don't have anyone else we trust right now. We need someone to like feed our cats like at least twice a day. Not at least, but twice a day. So that's a lot to ask for someone if they don't live nearby. Let's see. Yeah, you told me that, Peter. Yeah, the UK vegan camp out. There's really not too many like big areas of land that aren't owned by animal farms, and yeah, they don't want to support those industries. So that's, you know, I see how that limits their search. Yeah, Jamie Oliver. Yeah, is that what you're saying? Like, oh, I thought you said him in there. Anyway, God, somehow my mind conjured Jamie Oliver in your text and your comment there. Whoa, I must be tired from all the basketball today. Oh, you did say Jamie Oliver puts one of his friends' cheese farm called the Big Feastival. Really? Jamie Oliver is such a loser, man. I mean, he talks all this talk how he wants all this food to be healthy and good for the environment, and he's just totally cool with killing animals and doesn't, you know, yeah. Anyway, we'll just leave it at that. He's never been a friend of the channel, let's say. Okay, Daniel, you're asking that question about the ideas people have when they go vegan, their imagination. Yeah, I agree, but I wonder why people give up. I think it may be the lack of vision, imagination for the deep reasons why to be vegan. Yeah, I agree with you there, Daniel. I think most of these people I see that made the I'm no longer vegan videos were never like, I never really saw them like talk about like their ethical beliefs, or very little. They're all most of them are like talking about something else, about like health. Oh, I'm eating vegan because I'm so healthy, and look at this pure diet I'm eating that's raw or near raw, or look at these great abs. I'm a fitness influencer and I eat vegan. I'm not bagging on people who do that, but if you're seriously, if you came to a vegan diet, I should say, for a vegan diet and not for ethical, moral reasons, you came because you thought a vegan diet might give you some things like, you know, like a muscles or washboard abs or optimal human health, or all these weird things here people say veganism is, and it's not. So yeah, you're right, Daniel. I think most of these people are quitting is because they didn't come because they figured I was wrong and needless and cruel and pretty much evil to harm and torture animals needlessly. They came for some other reason. So it's really easy to leave. Like, oh, I've been vegan for X amount of months or years. I don't have washboard abs. I'm gone. I'm gonna try keto now or something. But how do you leave something if you know it's wrong to harm animals? Why would you leave that? Like, how is something like, you know, I don't believe that anymore. I think it's actually a good thing to harm animals. You know what I'm saying? If you come if you come to veganism and don't have the moral beliefs, I hope you learn them soon enough, because that's why you will remain vegan. It's really hard to remain vegan because you want to have vegan. It's hard to remain vegan for a decade because you want to have washboard abs, is what I'm saying. What's up, Elam? Looking ripped / bikini ready is more important than being moral for most people. And that's, I think most people aren't thinking about morality. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just making an objective statement about the world. Most people are thinking about some other thing like, ooh, how can I look better? How can I get great health? And these are good things. I'm not saying I don't care about, appearance and stuff like that. I mean, but also, I'm trying to say is I'm not like banking on veganism to take me to those next levels. I'm banking on veganism to provide me a philosophy and a way of living where I'm not killing animals all the time. And if it happens to make my appearance a little better, awesome. But that's not why I'm doing it. If it helps my health out a little bit, cool. But that's not why I'm doing it. Yeah, a deep connection made, Daniel. I think if you have that deep connection, a true understanding of what the impact of how the decisions you make as a human, as far as what food you eat, what kind of products you buy, impacts the lives of animals, and lots of them, on a daily basis. These decisions we make really affect the lives of animals. And if you really feel it's wrong to harm animals, as most people do, if you ask them, hey, is it cool to harm animals? Can you go hit animals with sticks and beat them to death? They would say no, but yet they'll consume the animals for food. So once they realize that the food decisions they make can be changed, and it won't really change their lives all that much for the worse. In fact, probably make them better most often. It's like, I think, we need to do a better job of educating people that if you're probably against harming animals, why don't you try a way of living which doesn't do that, where you're not killing animals multiple times a day needlessly. Like, if you really care about animals, why would you want to choose a way of living which kills animals needlessly? Humans are strange. What's that, VLAM? I've come to believe people will choose whatever is put in front of them. If there's meat in the stores, people will buy it. Yeah, we need. The thing is, I don't understand why people will just keep eating meat and killing animals, while at the same time saying that they're against animal cruelty. I don't understand that disconnect. I wish someone could explain that to me. If we have an anti-vegan lurking here and you want to explain that to me, seriously, I'm game. I can't understand how that thinking works. The only thing I can try to do is remember what I was like before I was vegan. And I think you just try to block it out. I think every animal-loving meat eater knows what they're doing is cruel, but I think they come with these silly justifications like Neil deGrasse Tyson does, or Rick Rubin, or Joe Rogan. They just make up these dumb stories. Well, plants have feelings too, Plants, they scream.
Cruelty-free. Yeah. Not to those screaming plants that you can't hear. They fucking scream, man. Right. They make noise.
Or that vegans are, if you're vegan, you're still going to kill a bunch of insects, so you might as well kill animals,
literally,
right? It's like,
billions of insects get murdered.
So I think that people try to make up these little stories that don't make any sense when you really look at them closely to try to justify, well, I'm just going to keep eating animals because, if I was vegan, I'm still going to kill insects, or plants are going to scream, so I might as well just keep on keeping on because I understand that. I think that's it. Well, I don't know if it's that veganese. I know people are selfish and stupid. It's called self-denial. Self-denial is just making up some kind of stupid story or ridiculous story that makes really no sense if you look at it objectively, to try to justify continuing doing what they're already doing. It's not that stupid. It's a psychological defense mechanism of sorts, more than stupidity. It's just people just don't want to think about it any more deeply and just come up with a little story. Oh, the plants are screaming, whatever. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Hey, no, is there any, is the baseball, the World Series postponed? I thought I saw a headline. So there's no game tonight, I take it, hopefully, Sarah. So you can be here with us on World Vegan Day. But yeah, I got my haircut last week on Thursday, I think it was. Yeah. I was going to grow it out, but I didn't like how it was cut too long on the sides. It was growing out kind of weird. So I'm just going to get it the shape I think I want and let it just kind of grow from there. So we'll see. But that's the world. How come every day I do a live stream, there's a World Series freaking game? Why? So they postponed last night's game to, of course, World Vegan Day when I'm live streaming. Is game 4 going to be on Friday? Just let me know right now. If hopefully it'll be on Thursday or Saturday. Hopefully it's not going to be on Friday. Let me know, please. Sarah, you shaved your head again. 1.5 inches equals hippie. Had to do it. Oh, it got too long for you. Yeah, I remember, you said it was getting pretty long, 1.5 inches. Let's see, it might be Friday. It got rained out yesterday. But this will be the last one. Let's see. Game 3. Oh, it's going to be what's that? A shutout, right? 4-0. Is that what's happening? It's like a really lopsided World Series. Let me know. I thought that I saw a headline about that. I don't really know anything about baseball other than I like Shohei Ohtani on the Angels. I've gone to see him twice in the past 2 years play at Angel Stadium in Anaheim. But other than that, I don't know too much about baseball. 4 to clinch. So it's going to be a straight. They're going to 4-0, right? Sarah, is it a? It's not close, right? Yeah, David, Alfred, I agree with you here. If you live in this first world, there's no excuses. Like I said, if you live in a underdeveloped country and they don't have all the access to food like we do, or or living on desert and stuff like that, that's different. But if you're watching us right now on YouTube, if you have the internet infrastructure for technology and food transportation, there's not too many excuses, really. But I have no idea what it's like to live in the third world. I don't know. That's an experience I can imagine, but I'd just be fantasizing because I don't know what that experience is like. But here in the first world, I know exactly what it's like, and it's BS excuses. BS. There's no excuse that works. Oh, it's too expensive. No, it's not too expensive. Just don't buy freaking Beyond Impossible burgers all the time. It's not that expensive. Produce. Get some beans, rice, potatoes, bananas. Series is tied this far, 1-1. So why would Friday be the last game then? Is it? They only play 4 games. Maybe I'm thinking to the tell me how that works out. I know in the NBA they play 7 games or best of 7. Yeah, you could sweep in 4. But let me know how it works in baseball, because apparently I don't know whatsoever. I thought there would be 7 games, but that sounds like a lot for baseball. Yeah, Peter, ironically, most of these poorer countries are places where they eat lots of plants because it's cheaper than meat. So if you're living on $5 a day, you're not eating steak. You're not eating bacon. You're eating foods that we eat all the time. Rice and various grains and legumes and stuff like that. Potatoes. Okay, it is best of 7. Okay. All right. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sarah. Friday won't be the last day of the World Series. It would be the last Friday you would miss due to baseball. Okay, thanks for making that distinction. So it is a 7-game series. Okay, that's what I thought. I just had it in my mind. It was like basketball, NBA Finals, 7 games. Phelan, you find it funny that American baseball is called the World Series? Yeah, I don't know how they came up with that name, huh? When it's only American teams. Yeah, I guess it's words. It doesn't mean anything. Someone pointed out to me, like, if you guys that have studied history, the Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman nor an empire. It was just a name. It meant nothing really, So World Series, I guess it means nothing really. Oh, because of Canada. It's an international series, but definitely not a World Series. That would be cool if they had really like a true. I guess that's the Olympics, huh? But then they don't have the Major League MLB teams in the Olympics. It'd be an American team. That'd be cool if you could have Major League Baseball teams. Play like the Japanese teams for a World Series or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. I'd probably watch that. Butterfly Never Lands. Unfortunately, got to go. Enjoyed it. Keep up with the good work. Thank you, Butterfly Never Lands. Thank you. Okay, let me take a moment to stretch for a second here. Yours truly, played some hard basketball at the gym today. Played several games. I told you I'm not used to playing games anymore. I've been doing drills to improve my conditioning, so when I do play games, I will have a fighting chance, and I have found today that my drills are effective. So I'm going to keep doing my drills when I'm not playing, but I'm just a little sore. Yeah, I actually did a leg day on Sunday too, so I'm still kind of feeling the after effects of the squats and deadlifts, and then playing basketball today. My legs are pretty shot. Anyway, veganism debunked. Ryan had to stretch after all the hard physical work he's been doing. Oh man, vegan Wesker, yeah, it's so common. Yeah, for breast cancer to be co-opted by like the dairy industries. And Sarah, you're officially a gym rat again. Told myself it wouldn't get to that, but alas, hey, that's cool. Yeah, I work out every day. It's cool. You can do that. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't go to the gym every day because I have my garage gym. But yeah, I go to the gym twice a week typically, so I can run and move on the basketball court. Because when I'm working out at home, typically, you know, I'm doing something in the garage on the bench. You know, I got out there, my squat machine rack and all that stuff. So it's good to get out there and use that. The athleticism that comes from, like, you know, more strength work, and using that as I'm running up and down the court. Yeah, Daniel, I want to see Earthing Ed's new video. You guys are telling me all about that. Ooh, you like the hot tub, steam room, and sauna. Okay, I haven't ventured into those. In fact, I really just use our gym as a basketball court and a bathroom to like wash my hands and change out of my dirty basketball jersey after I'm done. But yeah, I don't even use any of the stuff at the gym anymore. I just use it for a basketball court and do all my workouts here. I kind of like that. I never really liked waiting to use people's machines that they were just on, or picking up their weights after they've got all sweaty and doing a bunch of stuff. I guess I'm kind of a germaphobe a little bit, not hardcore, just a little bit, or at least I find it a little gross or something like that. I don't think I'm gonna die or anything like that, but kind of I've just gotten spoiled just working out on my own stuff, and I'm very blessed. I know not everyone can do that. I want to thank, she's not on right now, but Tracy, our moderator, is the one that convinced me I should try this, you know, and at first I thought I couldn't do that, and I tried it and haven't looked back. You get your money's worth? Yeah, I think I get my money's worth going twice a week to play basketball. It's only like 30 odd bucks. I have like an old grandfathered plan from like 1999 or something like that. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, we know all about that crowd, that horrible crowd tragedy in South Korea. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really unfortunate, and how it happened. It didn't have to happen. There should have been so many like things to prevent such an event from happening. Sir, you're a germaphobe too. Your gym is fancy and there's wet wipe stations everywhere and sanitizer too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely don't have a fancy gym. It's just a real kind of a working man's, kind of working person's gym. LA Fitness, I know they're all over the country now. They're not just in Los Angeles, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, you live in a new community. The gym is good for you. That's how I kind of feel too. It's like one of the few places I go out and have contact with real people. You guys are real people. I'm saying like right in front of me, you know, flesh and blood humans right in front of me. Kind of all I got at the moment. That's how I kind of feel too. Because when I go like say, use our Disneyland passes, I'm not there to hang with people. In fact, I'm trying to get away from people so I can get in my lines for a ride or get some cool food or something like that. Let's see. What's that, Peter? You want to see a movie? Hogwood, a modern horror story. Huh, what's that about? Wow, Fu Man. Wait, I know that lyric. I'm a DJ. I am what I play. Is that a Bowie song? Damn, what is that? Oh man, it's playing with my brain. I'm gym member number 42 at LA Fitness. No, not that, but I signed up first in 1999. Sir, you like simple industrial gyms too, real lifters gyms. You love all the amenities at yours. Yeah, mine has those amenities. I just don't use them. I just go and play basketball there. But even when I was lifting at my gym, I didn't use like the steam rooms and all that stuff. It kind of just tripped me out. I'm not sure what it is. I just don't know what it is. I just feel kind of trippy when I see those. I see them there in the changing rooms, but I just don't go in them. David, how many basketballs are made from leather? Very few. You would know if you have a leather basketball because it's extremely expensive. It's like $100, $200, something like that. That's what they use in the NBA And I have to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen a leather basketball. Maybe when I was a kid, I don't know what they were doing back then, if they were already like, non-leather balls in the 1970s and 80s. I don't know. But all I know is, yeah, when you go and play at the gym, I bring my ball. It's a composite, non-leather thing. Most people can't afford a leather ball, fortunately. And like I said, outside of like the most elite levels of play, you're not going to find leather basketballs, fortunately. That was Bowie. Okay, thanks, Fu Manchu. I was hearing his voice on that lyric. Don't they have stitches? No. I mean, not my basketball. I've never really seen a real like pro like leather ball. Maybe those do. I have no idea. But my composite ball doesn't have any stitches. It seems completely vegan as far as I know. VLAM, what's for dinner tonight? I don't know. I'll have to ask Angie. I don't know. I'm curious. Hopefully we'll have something good for World Vegan Day. Fu Manchu, we are plotting selling the Pooh domicile and seeing if we can retire. F the rat race. Good for you. F the rat race for sure. I mean, I'm kind of hoping to do maybe like I said, when I make my move in maybe 5-ish years or whatever, just kind of like be kind of semi-retired sort of. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be too much different from how I'm living now, but who knows, but I know what you're talking about there. Okay, remember leather basketballs in the 80s? See, I don't even remember I never looked at really like in the 80s. I never said, let me check out this basketball. I just played it. I didn't look at it, but I don't remember if they're leather or not. Because back then I was playing outdoors. I don't know if, how expensive leather basketballs were back in the 70s and 80s, but, you wouldn't play a leather ball outdoors. It's just, unless you're like, like billionaire rich or something like that. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Sarah. I often don't know what day it is most of the time, too. Thank God for calendars. And I actually don't need to use a calendar all that much. Peter, it's actually pretty challenging to immigrate to Canada. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, one of my friends, Straight Veg, he married his wife's from Canada, and he's from here, United States, and I know they had some troubles getting it all worked out and stuff. I never really looked into moving to Canada. Probably too cold for me, guys. No hate. I would love to go to Canada. I've been wanting to go to Canada ever since I was a kid. I'd go to the automobile club and get maps of all the states, and then I'd get a Canada one. I go, well, what is this? What's in Canada? This looks amazing. So I've been wanting to go to see all of Canada since then, like the 70s. So I will go someday for sure. Once we get all our house cat sitters situated and we could travel again, maybe so then. Oh, your boss is back, VLAM. Go before you get caught. Don't get fired. Don't get in trouble. See you on Friday. Wow, what are you saying there about Camp Pooh? We can fight the evil? What are you going to do? My vegan cult comrades will be welcome at Camp Pooh. Oh, okay, I was saying if you get a new place where you can have like vegan comrades over. I'm already feeling hungry again, guys. Hopefully Angie's got some ideas. I had some fries right before I came on, but I went through 1,000 calories a day at the gym, so I'm ready for some more. I'm ready for just massive eating today. Hopefully still I'll keep it under so I can be in a calorie deficit and lose a little pounds. I got a quest to lose like 2 pounds or something like that. See what happens. I haven't been doing anything to really hardcore to work towards that, but it'd be cool to lose a couple pounds. You're starving? I'm starting to get starving too. I had fries, so today is Friday. I didn't know you were a comedian, Peter. Let's see. Wow, I can't believe. Hour and 23 minutes in. No haters. Where are they? Are they leaving us away? Are they leaving us alone on World Vegan Day? How nice of them. How cool of them to give us 1 day. Yeah, 2 pounds. I would like to just lose a couple pounds, just kind of get back to like what I think is like the best basketball weight for me. I'd just like to lose like 1, maybe 2 pounds, something like that. I should go on a 2-pound weight loss challenge, make a big deal about it. No, just kidding. But sometimes I joke about that with Angie. Yeah, I'm on a 1-pound weight loss challenge. I'm not sure what to do. It seems like even if I'm exercising a lot, burning through a ton of calories, my weight just seems to be really locked in. It's been locked in for quite a while now. Cool. Hope you do come back to California here, Pooh. Yeah, we don't have anything like Governor DeSantis here or anything like that. I think it'll be more to your liking here in California. But yeah, I used to live here, right? So, it's like, Vian Moyman, I had to come here because I'm vegan. Yep, you got it. You called me out here. Yeah, if I were not vegan, I would have not had to come here. Peter, please box Vegan Gains. I don't box, so why? Does he want to box me or something like that? I mean, I'll play him one-on-one basketball. That's my thing. In fact, that's what I did today. I played some one-on-one basketball. But yeah, I've never really boxed or anything, so I would not be I wouldn't be a good competitor for that. Like, be asking me to like do like IndyCar 500 racing or baseball, or something like that. Just something I have like zero skills in or anything, so anyway, thanks for suggesting that, Peter, but I'm totally down if he or anyone wants to play me some one-on-one, even if it's a friend. It doesn't have to be a hostile thing like Vegan Games. If anyone wants to play me one-on-one basketball, friend or foe, I'm down because I love playing one-on-one basketball. Crescent City, probably Crescent City, it's like a magnet for tsunamis, strangely. So that's the one thing. Like, the Native Americans that lived here knew that, yeah, tsunamis hit the area, they wouldn't live there. But yeah, there's a lot of development there now. But yeah, it looks beautiful. I've never been to Crescent City, but I've seen it on, photos, TV. It looks really cool. Yeah, almost to Oregon. Death of Rabbit. Hey, Ryan, it's my half-year vegan anniversary day. Awesome. 6 months in, and you're doing good, it sounds like, right, Death of Rabbit? Awesome. Tsunamis, bring it on. OLM, happy vegan day. Did you know that the awesome album Treasure from Cocteau Twins came out a day like this in 1984, the same as World Vegan Day? I was not aware of that. Hey, let me see if I could play anything from Treasure. Let's see. Oh, let me play something from Treasure. Let's see. Let me get the right guitar. Okay. It's been a while. Let me see if I can remember how to play Ivo. Okay, Ivo from the Cocteau Twins album Treasure. I'm not gonna sing it. Something like that. Fuck it. Something was off with one of the chords. Anyway. Did I see Han Solo's cousin? Hey, Han Solo's cousin. How's it going, Han Solo's cousin? Thank you for the super chat, Tim, and good to see you here on World Vegan Day. Say hello to your mother from me and Angie. We always talk about you guys. Really. Good to see everyone. Good to see a lot of our happy fam here today on World Vegan Day. And I'll say it once again, 12 years vegan now. I tell you, I didn't write the day down, but I knew roughly the time of year, roughly like what happened in my life when I went vegan, and it was after an event in early October 2010. So I think by now, November 1st, safely can say I'm 12 years vegan now. So yes, 12 years vegan, still rocking. Just got a blood test. Should get the results tomorrow. We'll see how that goes, and we'll talk more about that once I get those in. Actually, I might hold off on the blood test video too, because I did it in conjunction with meeting with my vegan cardiologist. So I might want to wait till I get that all sorted out with her, which would be sometime next month. So we will see. Thanks, Han Solo's cousin. Yes, it's been a pretty happy 12 years vegan. Just kind of wish I went vegan a little sooner in life. But yeah, I wish I'd gone vegan when I was like an early teenager like you. I can't imagine where I'd be now at 55, so long vegan. Awesome. Let's see. I just see someone from Denmark. Let me get back over here and see what's going on in Denmark. Greeting, good night from Denmark. We just voted for Parliament. I think it's called today, and I voted for the vegan party. You have a vegan party in Denmark? Wow. You guys are way more like hardcore progressive than we are here. Wow. Let's see. Wow, what are you talking about? Using meth there, Fu Man? I kind of missed out what you're talking about there. Now that Elon Musk owns Twitter, am I going to leave? Not yet. You guys might know I'm not a huge fan of Elon Musk for many reasons. One of which is that he's testing his Neuralink thing on not only pigs, but I thought I've learned from the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine that they've moved on now to like monkeys or chimpanzees or something like that, some kind of primates. And there's other reasons too why I'm not a big fan of his. But for right now, I'm just not really using Twitter all that much. I kind of use it as a news source. I don't post there like on a daily basis or anything. But I'm just going to keep an eye on what's going on. If they're going to allow like Nazis to like cuss all they want, and not cuss, but like like say racist stuff because it's free speech, then I'll probably move on. I'm just gonna have my eyes on what's going on. So I don't want to talk too much more about Twitter and Elon Musk, but if he's going to open it up to anyone saying any racist, hateful thing, I don't want to be a part of that, and I will bail. So we'll see. It's all the ball's in his court, but I'm not going to make any rash decisions right now, but I do have my eye on what's going on there. Thanks, Han Solo's cousin. Thanks. Looking good. Thanks so much. I'm doing what I can here to keep it going at age 55 here and 12 years vegan. It's funny how people, the whole time I've been vegan, say, man, you're just going to fall apart for you after like 3 years. When I was like vegan 2 years, like, okay, I'll wait. 3 years, still doing fine, then well, wait till you get to 5 years. That's when a lot of vegans really fall apart. Didn't happen yet. 7 years. No, it's 7 years when vegans all just fall off and get really sick and have to quit. And here we are, 12 years. They just keep pushing the goalpost back further. And here I'm 55 years old. All these guys that made it, I'm no longer vegan. All these guys and girls, they're like in their 20s and 30s, the peak of their health and all that stuff. And here I'm 55, double these people's ages, longer term vegan than any of these people. I'm no longer vegan. It's all a bunch of nonsense. The vegan's gonna kill you or whatever. But thanks, Han Solo's cousin. Thank you. No, I didn't think you used meth, Fu Manpu. I thought you were like quoting something. I didn't know what you were talking about there. Yeah, no, I actually have a weird story about meth. I don't want to tell if I want to tell it right now though on World Vegan Day, but no, that's not my thing at all. No, I'm like you, like some weed, some mushrooms, stuff like that, but yeah, I don't like drugs that are gonna like ruin your life, because I don't think what I did was drugs. I don't consider mushrooms or anything like that bad. Anyway, the plant. Yeah, most people I knew that were into meth too, or like not the kind of vibes that I'm like into. Hey Sarah, good luck. Hope your game goes well tonight, and hopefully you can just pop in Friday and say hello to us, Sarah. That'd be awesome, because you said it's probably going to be game 4 that night. So I'll see you, Sarah. Sean Cope, Halloween's all right. Yeah, I tell you, we don't really do much on Halloween. We don't like have costumes and trick or treat or anything like that. We thought we'd do what we did in 2019 when we had a lot of fun. We went out to Disneyland, but it was like super crowded and we didn't stay there too long, but we had a really good vegan pizza at one of the hotels there. It was really, really good. We just discovered it last week. So we said, let's go back and get that vegan pizza again, and then just go wander through the park. And wandering through the park kind of sucked, but yeah, really, really, really good vegan pizza at one of the hotels. If you want to learn more, I'll tell you more about it. But thanks for asking, Sean. Yeah, try to pop by on Friday, Sarah. Just as long or as short as you can, all good. Ace, yeah, it was actually a pizza with no cheese, strangely. And that's fine, because I don't really need a pizza to have all this weird vegan cheese all over it. It's usually super not healthy for you. Usually they're really high in saturated fat. Whatever they make the cheeses out of is not like the best stuff. It's usually high in like some kind of like coconut oil or something like that. So I'm just glad. And it was mushrooms, some kind of impossible meat of some kind, like a sausage or something. I forgot. Some veggies. Really, really good. Oh, my Martin, is it a double or triple? You know, I always forget that, Marco. Let me just double check. Let's see. Yeah, you're asking about the body size. It's a triple O, 00015. I was going to say triple O, but I didn't want to be wrong. Not that it would have made too much of a difference. I just could have looked, but yeah. Oh, Fu Man, you fired up your Stratocaster for the first time in many moons last night. Yeah, like riding a bike. Yeah, that's true. I'm amazed too how I don't practice as much as I should be, yet I still have a decent amount of proficiency. It just, practice helps with the more complicated stuff I've noticed, like soloing, leads, scales, knowing all your chord positions and your where you're just how you can go up and down the neck using different positions for scales, and knowing what key you're in all the time. That's the kind of stuff that really seems to come from a lot. Helps me out when I'm practicing a lot. But yeah, when I'm not practicing, I still can pick up a guitar and play decently well. It's pretty weird. Unlike basketball, if I don't play for like a month, I feel like I suck. Oh, Marco, you also have a Dreadnought 15M. All right, cool. That sounds like a nice one, too. I remember I was into their product line a long time ago. I got this in 2007 and kind of just stopped looking at catalogs and drooling at the Martin guitar line anymore. I go, okay, I got a good one. It's nice. It wasn't what's cool about it. It's still made in their like Bethlehem, Pennsylvania guitar factory, but it's not that expensive, and it just kind of has like a nice kind of old school feel, not a bunch of bells and whistles, just plays really well. It's a lovely instrument. Poor Vian Moyman, all your instruments are messed up right now. Yeah, string them up if they need help. Try to find a good guitar repair / luthier type person to bring it up to speed. I got to take them in once in a while, sometimes every few or 5 years or something like that, to like get it all tweaked out right. Can I play slap bass? A little bit. Let me see. It's probably going to suck. I never really practiced bass, let alone slap bass. I could slap a little bit, but I don't have a good groove right off the top of my head to jam on top of. Yeah, I'm not a good slapper. I've never really been a slap bass guy. I appreciate it. I always see guys just slapping the bass. I go, wow, that's amazing. It's like, for me, it's like so foreign. It's like watching like Eddie Van Halen play like Eruption or something like that. What musical instrument would I like to learn to play that I never had a chance? Well, good question. I don't know if this counts, but like drums, because when I go to drum kit, I know how to pick up, and start playing, but I've never had my own drum kit to like practice and play and record off of. I think that would be cool, but just no room in this small studio. Even if I got a really, really tiny kit, which are great for recording, I don't need it to project out to an auditorium. I'm just needed to record it in here. There's just really no good room space in here, even if I got rid of the couch. And I really use the couch all the time. Like Angie sits there and sings. We listen to mixes back here. So the couch is a really integral part of our studio that I'm not willing to part with. So yeah, drums. I've never owned. Well, actually, someone lent me a drum kit back in the mid 80s, late 80s for like maybe 6 months. And I loved it, but he took it back. It was like a vintage Gretsch set. It's probably worth a lot now. Impossible Burger is not made from meat cells. You're thinking of Veganese. You're thinking of lab-grown meat, which no, Impossible, Beyond, they don't use that technology. I care about my neighbors too much. Well, if I have a small little kid, I wouldn't be banging it really hard. In fact, I try to play when I play with drums, not using my bicep. As a lot of guys do, they're using their biceps and shoulders. I try to use my forearms and wrists. I have a lighter touch, and that's great for recording too. You don't need to have 120 decibels and all these different drum heads. Just play light and put a mic on it. You can mic up a light hitting drummer and play, an arena. Marco, being an ethical vegan musician, I try to buy used instruments. It sucks that acoustics use hide glue. I wasn't aware of that. I did get my Martin before I went vegan, though, about 3-ish years before. Yeah, I assume Martin uses that too, I guess. Wow, Fu, you heard a very long live version of David Bowie by Fish last week. Groovin'. Oh, wow, interesting. I've not heard that before. You gotta go, Fu Man. See you Friday, unless there's the killer asteroid. Cool. Let's hope that doesn't happen between now and Friday, and we're all here. Okay, thanks for telling me that, Marco. Yeah, I didn't research that at the time. But yeah, if you can buy a guitar used, because there's so many used instruments out there, it might take a little more to look around. But yeah, that's a great idea. Let's see, which of these? I got a few of these used, actually. That bass I just started slapping there, I got that via a trade. Let's see, do I like Impossible or Beyond better? Let's see, I'm kind of a fan more of, I don't buy them. Like if the couple times I have bought like a one of them to bring in the house, it's been Beyond. Angie doesn't like the smell; it just kind of stinks up the whole house. I think I like the taste of Beyond a little better, but you know, to be honest with you, once it's all on a burger and all the fixings on it, I don't know if I can really tell the difference. Like, can you guys? I mean, it just to me, it tastes like it tastes like a vegan burger, like these high-tech vegan burgers. Oh, Tanya, it said my model and year of the Martin was not made with hide glue. How'd you know that, Tanya? Please let me know. Not to say I don't believe you. I just want to know how you researched that. That's cool to know. Yeah, I think I got it in 2007. It's like when the original iPhone came out. I remember making that decision, like, wow, that new iPhone that Steve Jobs introduced looks really bitchin'. And I remember like oh, that's like the same price of the Martin I want to get, you know? So let me know. That's why I think it's from 2007. Let me know. So I didn't get an iPhone that year. I waited another year or two before I ever got an iPhone. And then I got used ones. My first iPhone was a hand-me-down from my aunt. Like I think it was the iPhone 3G, and I jailbreaked it to run on T-Mobile and stuff. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I like bean burgers as well, too, Vian Moyman. Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, I'm totally happy. In fact, at Disneyland, we found this place that's offered like a bean veggie burger, a vegan burger for years. We just never ate there. So we just tried it for the first time last week. And Angie made a short about it, a YouTube short. I think it's out, and it was delicious. It was really, really good. I'll eat that anytime over the Beyond stuff. Yeah, Veganage. Yeah, meat cells, you're not really finding that in the marketplace yet. It exists in a few weird niches. I think Singapore has a restaurant that might have some lab-grown meat. It's really not ready for prime time yet. Maybe soon, but we're not there yet. You'll know. You'll hear lots of people talking about lab-grown meat. Oh, Elaine, I'm not sure what you said there, but yeah, our bot gets picky if you use all caps. Just letting you know, Elaine, I didn't see what you said there. Let me see if I can see your comment over here. Let's see, not seeing it. So I think it might time you out for a second. So if you want to say something again, Elaine, without all caps, just go for it. Just have it set up, because often we have people that come here with ill intentions and they're here with all cap spams. Yeah, it was Impossible Burgers. I can understand they didn't want to test them on animals like a medicine. They were forced to, I believe, by the same agency, the FDA, because there was the plant-based heme iron, which had never been done before. I don't know why they felt the need to innovate that. Impossible did, but the FDA said, we've never seen this before, so we're going to force you to test it. It wasn't like Impossible wanted to do it. They just had the same problem that like a medicine has. So I don't hold that against them. It wasn't their intention or call, but I just kind of wonder why they even felt the need to make a plant-based heme iron in the first place. So how often do you see vegans or people's... I guess they didn't make it for vegans. It shows that we're not their target market. I guess they're thinking just non-vegans don't want to feel like they're missing out on anything. But I'm not trying to justify their burger. I'm just telling you that's the broader context of why there was the animal testing in the case of Impossible Burgers. Beyond Burgers didn't have anything like that. So I thought they didn't like the mung bean. Oh, that wasn't just egg. Yeah, I take that back. Yeah, Beyond Burgers didn't have any weird ingredients that the FBA was confused about. So yeah, they didn't have to go through that any kind of testing, unlike Impossible Burgers. Elena, happy World Vegan Day. No ill intentions there. I know you did. I remember you, so that's why I feel bad when I see a non-hater, non-troll get caught up by one of the few little filters I have to like help protect our live chat here. So yeah, it's a false positive, and I apologize for that. But you know, I'm not sure what my options are. Hey uncle, how's it going? Your internet provider sucks. I'm going to quit it and go fiber. Yes, I do it. Don't hesitate 1 second. I'm not sponsored by fiber internet, but I was suffering with cable internet for a long time. Suffering meaning I had to restart my router every day. In fact, I just got to solve that, instead of me restarting the router every day, I bought a little timer outlet on Amazon, so it would restart the electricity at our router every night, like at 4 in the morning or something like that. And that cleared up my problems, but I had to restart it every day. Anyway, switching to fiber, I don't have to do that anymore, and it's so much quicker. And I have, for me as a content creator, super fast upload speeds. It's called symmetrical internet. I get 500 megabytes up, 500 down, so I can upload huge files to YouTube really quickly. I can live stream and not like destroy my internet bandwidth and slow it down in the house here. It's amazing. Fiber internet is so amazing. So, and I got it for a less price than cable internet too. It's just a win-win-win, just all around. So if you can get that, uncle, get fiber. Don't hesitate. Call them up. You will have zero regrets. Seriously, fiber internet was like one of the best decisions I made this year. Ooh, chili tonight, Hoot. That does sound really good. And uncle would be happy to know we haven't had really any haters tonight. You know, it was a weird guy at first, but he was more trying to like pick on me for not being like a Christian or evangelical or something like that, right wing. I'm not sure. Anyway, we had anyone try to debunk veganism tonight, so we'll see. We'll see if we can keep this streak running. Let's see, Tanya. So Martin guitars, which I have. So you're confirming Martin only uses hide glue on their Authentic series now. It's not easy to work with and smells horrible. You have a triple O, which I have, 15M. AB, you can look at Martin's website and look up my serial number. Okay, I'll check that out, Tanya. And how do you know about like years, or they just never use hide glue in the 0015s because it's a lower end and it's not easy to work with? So that's cool. I mean, why would, if they have an easier non-hide glue that's cheaper and better, I don't want it. It doesn't make the guitar better or anything like that. Let's see, American Martins come with bone, nut, and saddle. Really? Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, maybe they are. Let me take a look. Yeah, because when I get my guitars, I always make sure I get synthetic. Yeah, because some guitar makers will use or some kind of bone up here, but there's been synthetic bone for years, and it's really good. I can't tell the difference as far as appearance or playability. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, it just shows you how tricky the world is, you know, how many products creep up with some weird animal product that you weren't thinking of. Let's see, David speaking. You have an Oregon series breed love with the bone saddle. Apparently yours is synthetic. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Yeah, synthetic bone. I honestly can't tell the difference. I've been playing guitar my whole life. I'm just looking at a synthetic versus bone part there. I can't visually tell it. I can't tell the difference when I'm playing. I don't know why they even would use bone on things. It just blows my mind. Yeah, it's supposed to rain a little bit, tonight. It said not a lot, maybe 1/10 of an inch or something like that. But yeah, hell, every bit helps. You know, my yard really needs some water, What's that Fulmar music? Ryan wants a vegan and grown-up anarchy? You've made some interesting comments tonight, Fulmar music. I'm not sure if I follow. Veganese. I love bean burgers. Burger King in Cambridge, England did a nice bean burger 20 years ago. Yeah, I remember they used to have a veggie burger. Yeah, about 15, 20 years ago here. And I don't know. I don't go to Burger King, but I know they knocked that Burger King down. It's been razed to the ground, so that was my only connection to Burger King there. And I remember it being all right. Yeah, no haters, man. What's up? Almost 2 hours in. This is crazy. Let's see. Tanya Eulis. Yes, a bone nut. My luthier made a new nut and saddle for your 1978 Guild out of deer antlers, which are shed, so I don't consider that exploitation. I see what you're saying there, huh? It's weird. Yeah, I'm aware that there's potential animal bits and stuff in some guitar stuff. Usually that's more of the high-end stuff. Usually my guitars don't have that. Let's see, I'll have like one American-made Fender, really, like a full factory Fender. It's my John Mayer Strat here. I believe this one has synthetic, I think. It doesn't see, besides, I can't really tell the difference. I don't think that's a real bone one. You guys could Google that if you want there. I need a pick. I can't play with my fingers as well as John. Anyway, hopefully it's a vegan guitar. I bought that, I think in 2005 or something like that. I used it on some of the early Love Spirals albums. Oh, my guitar straps, fully vegan. Yeah, I'll show you these. We made a video when we went to Couch Guitar Straps, right here, Couch Guitar. They're located in Signal Hill, which is like a city that is right next to Long Beach. In fact, it's surrounded by Long Beach. They're right over the hill, like maybe 2 miles from our house here. Yeah, all their products are vegan. So yeah, have different couch straps for different guitars. But yeah, I tried to match like colors sort of like with the guitar. But yeah, check out Couch. Just Google Couch Guitar Straps. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. It was like maybe 5 years ago when we went to their factory. But all their stuff's cool. I mean, my straps look great. And yeah, they're all they even have camera straps, I think, too. Yeah, check them out, guys. Little Wing. No, that was Slow Dancing in a Burning Room by John Mayer. Yeah, I can kind of hack Little Wing, but I haven't played Little Wing by Hendrix in maybe a year or two. So just even remembering the exact chord changes will probably take me a few minutes, let alone playing it respectfully. Uncle, yeah, Disneyland. They change the Haunted Mansion over every year around October and leave it that way through the winter holidays because it's based on The Nightmare Before Christmas. So it combines Halloween with Christmas. So they get like 3+ months of use out of that transformation. We haven't gone on it since they changed it over because the lines are really long. We figure we'll just go after Halloween because that's when most people are trying to see it by. So we'll just go sometime next month and check it out when the line's like maybe 20 minutes rather than 75 minutes as it was last night. Let's see, Sean Cope sitting by the fire outside smoking and listening to me play guitar is an amazing end to the night. Cool. I wasn't sure how you would how the electric guitar would get picked up by this mic here because it's not plugged into anything. So cool. I'm glad it sounded all right. And I'm surprised I pulled off Slow Dancing as well as I did without any warm up. But when I'm warmed up, I can play it with my fingers like John does. But yeah, not warmed up, grab a pick. Yeah. Oh, talking about violins, like violin bows. I'm not sure how the strings are made. Yeah, are they synthetic strings, Wesker? But yeah, the bows are synthetic hair horse. They used to be made out of horse hair or something like that. Now it's synthetic hairs or whatever you want to call it. Let's see, Myth of the Lion. Can we make a Vegan Cult member long sleeve shirt instead of short? Yeah, we should now that it's winter time. Good point, Myth of the Lion. Yes, I will tell Angie your request there, and she'll say, yeah, hell, great idea. We'll probably want one ourselves. So yes, I'll try to have that. I'll see if she can make one by Friday's live stream. If not, I'll let you know when. But yeah, we'll get that going. What's cool now, how we're doing our shirts on Teespring, we can make a design like that and have it ready without having to go through like the multi-week or month-long process it would take us to do it in the way we made our shirts like these for all the years. Sean, Nightmare Before Christmas is your favorite movie, and I have not been to Disney to see it. How is it? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen this year's version, but every year they always do a good job. They change it, and yeah, they're creative with how they implement the Nightmare Before Christmas skin of the Haunted Mansion. But yeah, it's one of our favorite rides. I love the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, and it's always fun to go on the Nightmare Before Christmas transformation. Cool, I'll let her know that you'll order one, Muthu Lion. Ulf J, if you buy American fenders often, cases come with it. Are those vegan hard cases? It depends. I really don't know. Like my John Mayer Strat came with a soft case because that's what John loved at the time. He loved, slinging it on his back, going down the street in New York, whatever, where he was living at the time. So I don't have any Fender hard cases to compare. Yeah, mine is a soft case, which seems to be completely vegan to me. But I know what you're talking about, the hard Fender cases. I don't know. You guys can tell me. I really have no idea if the hard Fender cases are vegan or not. Peter, you keep hearing they're going to make a sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas? I don't know. I just heard Tim Burton totally diss Disney. He's totally bummed on them, saying that they're so into making like their Star Wars movies and all the superhero Marvel movies and stuff, Pixar. He's saying they're making all these big, full-blown productions. They seem to have forgot about the little guys like him, which is sad because Tim Burton's ideas have been so part of Disneyland for so long. They transformed the Haunted Mansion. They take over Disney California Adventure and turn it into Oogie Boogie's Bash for they just ended last night, but for a month and a half before Halloween. So I'm not sure he's going to work with them again. I thought he said he's probably not going to work with them again or something. I thought he said he's done. So I don't know if there's going to be another one. What's that, David's Vegan? With my guitars, I don't believe any animal products used on them, but I'm also grateful that all my guitars were purchased pre-owned, so I don't have to worry if you're mistaken. Yeah, I said I don't think I have any new guitars since I've been vegan. Because I already have plenty of guitars. I'm looking around. Yeah, all these guitars I got before I went vegan. Yeah. Oh, you going, Stephanie? Cool. Oh, thanks for being with us tonight. It's the uncle. Yeah, this is a muscle tee here. Yeah, I don't know why they call it muscle tee versus sleeveless, so I could flex the guns or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, muscle tee here. Let's see. Half Greek. I am a woman and wear the muscle tee. It's your fave. Cool. Do you have this one? If not, I think we have a couple more of these. We're like just a couple. Well, these are the ones we pressed around. We're kind of phasing that store out and just putting it all on our new merch.happyhealthyvegan.org. Let's see. Tanya Lewis. Martin guitar 0015 series uses Oxbow, and I'll research more and let you know. Yeah, please let me know. I'm not sure what I'll do about it. I'm not going to go have the luthier rip it out or anything, because that's a lot of money to get a new bone set in. A new nut set in, synthetic or whatever, yeah. But yeah, do let me know. I'm just kind of curious now. Peter, Tim Burton has the Wednesday series coming out on Netflix and a sequel to Beetlejuice. Really? A sequel to Beetlejuice? Wow, that's one of my kind of fave cult movies of the 80s. Cool. I didn't hear about that. That sounds cool. Ulf J, can someone that has a good songs with vegan message go big? Songs that go against the status quo. Good request there. Okay, Tim Burton didn't actually direct Nightmare Before Christmas. He was just probably like the main producer, like the lead producer, which is a big thing too. But yeah, that's a good distinction. He didn't direct. I wasn't aware of that. Let's see, David's Vegan. I love that Stratocaster. I have 2013 charcoal Frost American Standard. Nice. I actually have two Strats. Let me grab the other one. Let's see. When Fender originally came out with their Road Worn series, it's kind of like, worn, distressed is what they call it, beat up a little bit. So I got this. When I get this, around the time I went vegan, somewhere around like 2009, 10, 11, somewhere in there. I don't remember the exact year, but yeah, this is my other Strat. I got to do some work on it. I was playing the other day and I noticed the middle pickup wasn't making any sound, which affected the 2 and 4 positions. I wasn't getting the noise, the reverse wound pickup noise cancellation thing. So I got to open it up and and check the solder. I've played around with the soldering in these guitars, so I probably didn't make a good connection when I did it last time. But anyway, yeah, that's my other Strat. They're both very different sounding, by the way. This one sounds like a really classic Strat from like the late 60s, like a what you consider like David Gilmour Strat sounding, while the John Mayer one is really fat, has a fat lower end, not like a Les Paul, but something more in that direction. It's just, I think it's because it has such a thick neck, a lot more wood up here in the neck than this has a really thin neck. But anyway, yeah, they have totally different sounds, but I may have to end up slimming down my collection at some point if I move like to Hawaii or something. Do I like Fender Jazzmasters or Jaguars? Oh, I love those kinds of guitars. I just don't have enough money to keep buying guitar after guitar. I have something that's kind of like that. This is one of my prizes from the 90s, this Ibanez Tallman series. I got it for, I think, my third and definitely fourth Love Spirals Downwards albums. I used it all over the 1998 Flux album, and I'm using it on newer stuff now too. So it's kind of got the look and vibe. It doesn't quite sound like those guitars, but I figured this is like kind of my shoegazer guitar here. And it's really pretty too. It's got a nice kind of sparkly finish on here, vintage vibes. And these guitars are kind of sought after. They only made them for a couple years, and there's a lot of there are people online. There's groups that they're all about the Ibanez Tallman guitars. They made newer ones, but none quite like these old vintage ones. It's like a Telecaster kind of. Yeah, it's a fun guitar. What's cool about it, it looks like P90 pickups, but they're actually a P100 pickup. That it's a humbucker. It's really quiet. I use it for like some really high gain stuff, you know, where like the Strats might be a little too noisy. And yeah, this handles it great. Just silent and just, you know, it sustaining when I put in a ton of like fuzz or distortion on it. Yeah, it's a cool guitar. It's fun. I almost got rid of it. I'm glad I kept it all these years. And I didn't really upgrade it. I changed the electronics out. The electronics were kind of substandard. I put in pretty much like a Telecaster like pots in there and capacitors, and it's all sounding great now. Oh, you have a Jazzmaster. Yeah, I know the bridges are really funky on Jazzmasters. A lot of people change them out to some third-party brand. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work. I'd love to have a Jazzmaster. That sounds cool. They have a cool tone. I'm sure I'd get some good fun out of it. But yeah, I'm not going to spend any money on a Jazzmaster. I just can't justify it. You know, I've got my stable of guitars here. You know, it's like, you know, I'm not limited by not having a Jazzmaster. I think I'm just kind of limited by just like passion and creativity more than anything. Hey, Mondo Man, what's up? I got an EBO too. Let me see if I have my EBO right here. Yeah, mentioned the EBO. Yeah, here's my EBO. You just kind of pulled it over the strings. It sustains it. If you've heard any of my solos from like the past year, you probably heard some EBO. I've been using this thing since. You know, this is the same EBO I got in the 80s. It still works. Oh, I like a non-standard tunings too. Like I keep my old Ovation here, which I used on the Love Spirals Downwards albums. I keep this in a non-standard tuning. Yeah, I use this all over. This is like the tuning I used for like the first Love Spirals Downwards album of most of the songs. Got my own song there. Anyway, yeah, it's cool too. You can play all sorts of stuff. You can play jazz with this tuning too. all sorts of stuff in alternate tunings. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Dadgad Open D. I think it is. I think it's Open D. I think that one is Dadgad. Yeah. Cool, you're working on your album now too? Yeah, I'm working on stuff right now. We got a few different songs in the works right now. But yeah, those are kind of the two main tunings I use mostly, are just regular, what do you call it, Open E, and then, or just regular, just standard tuning in that Open D. Huh, okay, I wasn't aware of that, David Vegan. Mike Love from like the Beach Boys? Oh yeah, okay, huh, cool, thanks for sharing that. Cool. So thanks for hanging with us as long as you could, Half Greek. Awesome. Don't know about the Ovation slippery. Yeah, I guess it is. But, you know, I'm always sitting down, so it doesn't really matter. You know, I don't stand on a stage and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter as long as I can hold the guitar in front of the mic as long as I need to, capture it, and move on. Yeah, I don't really think about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just what it is. That Ovation is what it is. You know, it's just like my first good acoustic guitar, and I've just kept it throughout the years. I'm probably just going to keep it. I kind of have like one guitar in that Open D tuning, so I can just pick it up and not have to like detune my Martin or anything like that. Oh, I've been experimenting with sus tunings. Yeah, I'll check some. I need some more things to screw around with, so maybe that'll provide some inspiration. Uncle, I didn't know that Lotto was $1.2 billion. Really? I don't think we're going to buy it. We don't buy Lotto tickets or anything like that, but thanks for sharing. If anyone wants to buy a Lotto ticket, awesome. $1.2 billion bucks. Damn. Even if you split that with 20 people, that's a pretty nice payout there. How many guitars do I have? God, I don't want to give too much info for would-be criminals, but let's see. 3 acoustics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electrics, and a bass. Ovations are lame. I mean, it's if I have my only guitar, like why bag on that? I have like I told you all these guitars. I have 3 acoustics. I was playing my Martin a second before that. No, the Ovation is fine. I mean, it depends what you're doing. I mean, I record, you know, and the Ovation has a whole different tone than my Martin does. So it depends what I'm going for. It's not like I just think, oh, I just need a guitar. No, I'm looking for different tones, and I can get totally different sounds out of the Ovation than I can out of the Martin. So they're both really useful. And plus, I tell you, the Ovation is just cool to keep just laying there in Open D tuning, so I don't have to tune down my other guitars if I just want to play an Open D. So it serves a purpose. In fact, I was recreating some Old Love Spiral's Downward songs from the 90s for an upcoming EP, and I pulled out the Ovation, the same guitar I was using back then. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 1.2 billion bucks should end homelessness, at least in like the United States. I don't see how that would cost more than than 1.2 billion bucks. It's funny, if you're all these billionaires, like, you know, any of them, I'm not going to call any of them out. They could end homelessness probably in America, but they decide every day not to. Okay, let's see. There's some tunings there. Huh. Wow, okay. Huh, I can't imagine what that D tune is like with a sharp E. Huh, interesting. Okay. Keep that in mind. I'll go back and scroll back here. That is gorgeous, David's Vegan. Mine definitely leans towards the classic Strat tone. What guitar are you talking about? Sounds like a Strat, like an Ovation? I didn't know we were going to talk about guitars so much on World Vegan Day. But anyway, we can talk about vegan stuff too, but... I guess I'm a sucker for music talk, because when you get down to it, I'm a music nerd big time. You learned on an Ovation at parties, cool. But why say Ovations are lame? They're just a guitar, you know. It's not like I'm sitting here saying Ovations are the greatest guitar in the universe or anything. Again, I have a Martin as well, you know. I have all sorts of different instruments here at my disposal, depending on what kind of tone I'm going for. But anyway, 2 hours, 8 minutes, no haters really, other than an Ovation hater. We'll take that, right? Usually people are coming here hating on vegans and veganism and making them all this stuff. But if the worst thing is you hate Ovation guitars, totally cool. You know, you don't have to like Ovations. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say I love my Ovation, but it's a fine guitar for what it is. I mean, it's a great value. You can find Ovations for pretty cheap, and if you don't have a good guitar, you can get a lot of use out of it. Yeah, single coil pickups don't take high gain too well. Yeah, especially if they're like, you know, just regular single coils, not like some kind of noise canceling thing. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, that's why I have a Les Paul as well as my Ibanez Tallman for high gain stuff. But you know, you can crank high gain. I crank high gain into the Telecaster. I mean, I turn up the fuzz on the Telecaster and the Strats too. It's doable. David Gilmour's been doing that for decades. First band I became a fan of. Wow. Whew, boy. I don't know. I actually don't know. I've just been listening to music my whole life. I really don't know what band was the first one I went crazy about. Okay, well, thanks for sharing all these alternate tuning tips. Cool. Wesker's saying, check out Wesker's drum kit. Roland TD50. Let me know what you think. Oh, do you have one of those like electronic Roland kits? I know those are cool, right? They're kind of expensive. Maybe I'm not sure which one yours is there. I'm not sure with the TD50. I always love those Roland drum kits. I would take one in a second. Let's see. What tune have I had in my head? Just weird Korean songs you guys would never heard of before. And same, any albums I'm pumped about, yeah, just weird Korean stuff you guys may have not heard of. I mean, to me, they're not weird, but for some of you guys might trip on it. But for me, it just like sounds, they're just making the kind of music I like anyway. It just happens to be made by people in a whole nother country and another culture. I didn't do anything for Halloween really. I just went to kind of ate a vegan pizza at a hotel bar in Disneyland, and just kind of walked around the park a little bit. We have annual passes, so we can get in almost any time. So it was really crowded. It wasn't that fun. We didn't stay that late, but yeah, it was cool. Just something to do on Halloween. Most of the Korean music I like is kind of known as K-indie. It's not usually the big K-pop stuff. Typically there's like no fancy haircuts and choreographed music videos, or even music videos for that matter. Just like cool, just bedroom producers such as myself, or somewhat like are higher up on the food chain than that too. But there's just a lot of cool music coming from Korea, both on the biggest scale and the lower popularity guys too. But yeah, we didn't do anything Mondo Mandeville. We're boring. We don't have costumes or dress up. We're boring old people. We don't have kids either, so I guess if we had kids, that would make it more fun, I suppose. I saw a lot of parents there yesterday with their kids. I played some music here before on a live stream. Actually twice, and both times YouTube tried to demonetize my live stream, so I had to go back and edit that part out or make it silent. So I would show you some right now, but I don't feel like going back and editing my video again. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see, did I see Roger Waters or Nick Mason? Oh, yeah, Nick Mason has that Saucer Full of Secrets tour or something like that. No, I didn't see any. I'm not a big Roger Waters fan. I'm a huge David Gilmour stan. If we're talking about Pink Floyd, yeah, I think he's the brains of the band. Actually, I think he works really good with Roger Waters, and I respect Roger Waters as a creative person as well. But I'm more of a Dave guy. He's kind of more chill. You know, got the Strat and everything. He's got that beautiful voice. So I'm a Dave Gilmour guy. So yeah, I remember Roger Waters touring. Tempted a little bit, but not really. If someone gave me tickets, I would go, but it's just a hassle of buying it and everything, and I didn't plunk the money down. Hey, Wood the Leaf. You just missed. I was playing some guitar. I was playing some more Wood Comes into Leaf a few minutes ago. Let's see. Any other songs I have in mind? Let's see. Above the Lone. That's really a bunch of samples, but there are some chords underlying that. He's talking about one of my old songs from ever. I like that song. It closes the album out. I think it's a beautiful closing song. Yeah, I forgot how that goes on guitar, actually. I'll try to remember that one for next week. I'll try to remember how to play Above the Loan, because there are some guitar parts in that song. In fact, Susanna and I used to play that one live, I remember. So there is a playable guitar part on that. I'm trying to think of the chords right now. It's not coming to my head. Again, if I had like a minute or two off camera just to listen to it, and I probably figure it out pretty quickly. But I'll do that offline, and I'll play that next week. Uncle, no kids came by your street for Halloween. Did you have lights on? Because I've noticed that's an important thing, to leave your lights on. We left yesterday, like I said, so we turned our porch light off. But in past years, when we had our porch light on, because that's how we roll at night anyway, kids have come and we haven't had any candy, so I had to learn to turn the porch light off before trick-or-treating starts. But no kids? I thought for sure, like, your neighborhood seems very trick-or-treating friendly. Supplements, I don't really take any supplements other than a sublingual B12 spray sometimes, and a my Clean Machine Green Protein. If I'm going to show you that, if you've seen any live stream, I've shown you the duckweed. It's a ground duckweed, a whole food plant basically. If you consider that a supplement, I took it for like some extra protein, but it turns out it's full of all sorts of other great nutrients as well, like B12. I think calcium was high on there too. Okay, Woodleaf, the live album version is awesome of that song. So yeah, you know, yeah, Above the Loan is playable just on a guitar. Hoot, you just turned 30 a few months ago. Were my 30s a pretty good time for you? In what regard? In what sense? I remember them being great because, I mean, that's when I met Angie. Is that right? I'm getting bad at math now. I think that's when I met Angie. Yeah, I remember turning 30 before I met her. I thought I turned 30 around the time I was playing I think a Project Fest in Chicago. That's our old label. I think I remember turning 30 like in another town. I'll have to look. Anyway, that was a while ago. Let's see, Peter, there was a guy who changed his name legally to Sexy Vegan. Any tattooed sexy vegan on his forehead, and he runs around in the city in real short shorts and purple hair. God bless the freaks. I mean, that's a cool thing. I consider myself a freak too, so awesome. That's cool. I like that. That makes me warm and happy inside. Mind's Eye visual guitar help. It was wild. Really deep, dark, creepy version of Comfortably Numb. Check out the video of the concert online if you get a chance. Which who are we talking about there, Mind's Eye? Roger Waters or David? Or I don't think they play that Nick Mason's thing. Let me know. I'm always down to check out a cool Comfortably Numb. Let me see what you said. If you said something in between there. Let's see. I don't see that. You got me thinking now. I could play that song. It's not coming to me right now. I actually just need to go put the album on and just check out the chords. Anyway, no big deal. Ulf, you gotta sleep now. So late in Norway. Hey, I remember you were on at the beginning, like 2 hours ago. Thanks for staying this whole time. Glad I finally got to see our live stream. Get your Omega DHA EPA from seaweed, iodine too. Yeah, we'll eat some seaweed from time to time. I don't ever take any like iodine supplements or anything like that, but yeah. But yeah, it'll supplement. I said the vitamin B12 and the duckweed, and I did take a vitamin D supplement for 2 weeks before my blood test to see what that would do. So we'll see when I get my blood test results. Hopefully tomorrow, is said on my app. So we'll see. What's that, Peter? Tomorrow there's a new trailer for James Cameron's Way of Water Avatar movie. Wow, he's making a new Avatar. Wow. I can't believe we didn't have any haters tonight. Just like World Vegan Day. Just like scared the haters away or something. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, have a good night. Ulf J in Norway. Peter, you keep seeing advertising for Athletic Greens. Yeah, there's some big payola crap going on with Athletic Greens as far as I understand. They've never reached out to us, fortunately, but I wouldn't advertise it because I don't I don't see any need why we need to take that far, and I think it's just, again, I think they're just paying people to get the word out there. Just paying. There's a lot of money behind them. Keep up their good work. Our good work. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for your vote of confidence and support there. Much appreciated. Tanya, you're learning banjo. That may bring the haters. It might bring pissed off neighbors or something. But I don't think we're going to get the anti-vegans from your banjo learning there. Yeah, I've never really played a banjo much. Just a couple times. Yeah, I remember finding it kind of trippy. I didn't fully understand how it's all working. Yeah, banjo is a cool instrument, though. I can get some cool tones out of that. That's the best part of them trolls? What's that, Vian Moyman? Oh, wait, we got a banjo recommendation there. Sandy Bull. Awesome. See, I don't know anything about the art of banjo and its practitioners. Let's see, 2 hours, 20 minutes. I wonder how much longer I should be going, guys. Let me know. Let me know if you want me to stay on a little bit longer, or should we call it a night and we'll get ready for Friday in a few days. Because I should start collaborating with Angie on a little dinner pretty soon. And we did get Europeans on tonight, which was awesome. Oh, thanks for reminding me, Uncle. It's Sunday when the clocks go back. It's always like such insult to injury because it's already getting darker earlier now. You know what it's like, guys. And all of a sudden you flip the clocks back another hour. It's like, I mean, I like the extra sleep falling back, but I hate how it gets dark so early, so it's I knew it was coming up soon. Okay, it's this Sunday. Thanks for reminding me, Uncle, or else I may have messed up, and I guess I don't have any appointments anytime soon. I guess nothing bad would have happened, or maybe I do. I got to look at my calendar. Uruguay, Cara Diaz, hey, thanks for joining us here on the Happy Healthy Vegan live stream for World Vegan Day. Been on like 2 hours, 20 minutes, might get going pretty soon because, I'm getting a little tired, getting a little hungry, but no 20-hour live streams there, Peter. And Angie's doing well. Yeah, she didn't have her makeup on or anything, or else she might have joined me. Maybe on a future live stream, we'll take the Myers-Briggs personality inventory again. I remember we did that on a live stream a few years back. Maybe we'll do that again, see if we've changed or not. Yeah, I hate it when it gets dark so early. Like, it gets dark like at 4 or something like that out here. Probably for you guys in the northern latitudes, like 3:30 or something. Yeah, I wish we just left the clocks the same because it's such a shock when we fall back. Why don't we just leave it like an hour ahead forever? It's like, it's not, like, what's wrong with that? Oh, Angie does look beautiful without makeup, Peter. Yeah, she does. She has a lot of just natural beauty. And I'm not just saying that because she's my wife. She really does. She looks kind of the same with or without makeup, sort of. But makeup gives her that extra touch, without which, I think a lot of the haters are, look at Angie here. She's not wearing makeup. No, she's not wearing makeup. Let's try it. It's because she's vegan. No, it's because she didn't put on makeup. So I think for a woman, it's like there's more pressure, I think, to look good, unfortunately, because the haters out there will try to blame any dip in appearance quality as on a vegan diet or some nonsense like that. But yeah, Angie looks fantastic without makeup. She doesn't need to wear anything. She looks great, but yeah, she looks just an extra bit more sparkly and professional with a little makeup on. And she doesn't really put much on, to be honest. It's, just the basics. She's not like a beauty influencer. She doesn't know how to do all that weird stuff that you see like those hardcore beauty influencers do. Really? So the British Columbia Premier said he won't change daylight savings time until we do it in California and Washington first. Why is it? He should just take the initiative and do it. But I can see what he's saying. If California and Washington do it, might as well join the party then. I kind of get it, but it's kind of a chicken and egg. I hate that expression, but kind of thing. OnlyFans, what are you talking about there? Oh, I took down the vegan California Vegan Adventures live stream. I was hoping I could just run it on that server 24/7 and would last for like months and months, and it would just kind of last for a week or 2 or 3, and I'd have to be checking it all the time. And it costs money too. You need a server. It costs me some money to get a server somewhere out in the cloud to run it off of. So I just figured, okay, we tried it for a while. It was fun. It was cool, but yeah, I didn't want to just keep. It was an experiment to see. Who knows what would happen. It didn't turn into something that would like. I was hoping it would keep a lot of viewers for a long period of time, and it would keep a lot of viewers for like the first few days after I restarted it, because it went down somehow. Some technical issue would bring the California Vegan Adventure stream down. Anyway, yeah, people would be watching for the first few days, but after like a week or so, it'd be like 0 to 2 or 3 viewers, something like that. So I thought, okay. I was wondering if it would just keep getting views forever, but it didn't. So I figured it was time to experiment, spend a little money trying it out, and keeping the money now. It was like $30 a month or something like that. So Canada, they're still okay, and so in Quebec, same thing. They're saying if the lower states do it, we'll consider permanent daylight savings time. Yeah, I'm all for it too. Like, who's really arguing against it? What are these forces keeping daylight savings time only in the summer? Why can't we have it all the time? Why is everyone being so weird about that? It would be different. It'd be confusing because then everyone would be on a different time zone. I say so. You're in British Columbia. Your premier is saying if all the West Coast was on the same time zone, he would join in with. Okay, I get it. I didn't know one guy had complete power over that in Canada, because I don't know if it works like that here in our legal law system here in California. I don't think it's one guy's decision or one person's decision. So what do you think, guys? Should we call it a night tonight? Come back Friday? This is fun, doing World Vegan Day live stream. This is fun, getting some Europeans on, played a little guitar. It reminds me more and more I need to practice more. So anyway, guys, should we call it a night here? Because I'm starting to get really hungry, and I bet Angie might be too, so I should go join forces with her. I feel bad when I come in here and feel like I'm kind of hiding from her, the doors closed and everything, so I should go back and join up with Angie so we see what she is up to and get some dinner going on this World Vegan Day. So thanks for everyone for spending some time with me here on World Vegan Day. Thanks Peter and Uncle for moderating, even though your job was easy tonight, guys. We really didn't have too much in the way of negativity tonight, other than some weird guy at the beginning. But it didn't really seem to be anti-vegan. Just seemed to be just a weird person in general. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys. I think I have a video that I'll get out to tomorrow or Thursday. It's a vlog, and I'm editing. Usually these are Angie's videos, the vlogs, but I'm editing this one. We took a little beach trip, went surfing and stuff, so I'll get that up here for you guys. There's no real big vegan content in it, other than you can see like a 55-year-old guy that hasn't surfed much in the past like 8 years trying to surf again. It can be done. Veganism won't stop you from being able to be athletic or fit or anything like that, doing all these cool things if you want. So I'll get that out for you. It should be a fun little video, like 5-6 minutes, no biggie. And then, yeah, Friday live stream, and we'll try to get some more of the debunkers back and see if they want to come and tell us why veganism sucks, and we'll tell them why they're wrong. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us on World Vegan Day. Hope you guys all had good days. Let the world know it's World Vegan Day, and yeah, hope you guys will have some good vegan dinners if you're haven't had your dinner yet, guys. I'm hoping to have a good one too myself. Good to see you, Sean. And thanks everyone for being our supporters, either channel members or just supporting us by being fans and followers of our work here. We appreciate every last one of you guys. It's so cool to just be able to know you guys in the live chat here. It's cool. Anyway, guys, much love, and I will see you guys Friday. And remember, it doesn't suck being vegan. Much love, guys. Bye.